We can get a few more. Let's keep pushing. Let's keep pushing. This is the first ever global Legacy Worldwide rank recognition, folks. So I'm telling you guys, this is historic. This is going to be amazing. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I have been looking forward to this ever since Randy and Wanda said that they were going to do it. And I am fired up about this today, folks. So let's keep pushing. Let's keep pushing. Just a few more seconds. Maybe, Randy, give us about 2 more minutes. Throw the music on for us. 2 more minutes. Let's go. Let's put a last big push in order to get people on today to celebrate the success of our global family, folks. So I'm fired up. I hope you are too. Man, I am pumped. All right, listen. Oh, okay. That's what's up. So, Randy, do you want to go for a quick 2-minute push, or are you ready to just get started?
Let's give it about 2 minutes. So we can't go live on Facebook right now, so let's just get everybody on here as much as possible to get the effects of this call. So we're at 100 right now. I know we can get up to 5. I hope we can. I think I have up to 500 on this call. So hopefully Zoom didn't change that on us. So we had some technical difficulties. They changed some settings in Zoom. So if not, we're going to be recording this call, so no worries. We'll get it all edited and put out there for those who missed the call. So happy to have everybody on. We're going to start in exactly 2 minutes. Sorry for the delay, folks, but I know this is going to be absolutely powerful. I'm absolutely excited to recognize and celebrate those who have done some hard work in achieving the levels they've already done. So I do want to make sure that we get max participation. And as you know, you celebrate what you want to duplicate. That is the power of this call. It's even bigger than the folks that we're celebrating. We're actually celebrating you, for you achieving the levels that you're seeing these folks what they've obtained. So let's give this about 1 more minute. Chairman1000.com, password legacy. Get your folks on ASAP. I see we do got folks getting on. Look at the message box. Love it, love it, love it. What's going on, family? Good to see each and every one of you on. Happy Saturday. Hopefully your energy is already high, even though you have to stay home just like all of us. So we are finding ways to communicate with one another. So we are getting started. Absolutely excited. So 1 minute countdown. Like I said, we are already recording. And I could not get it live. Let me try one more time. It said stop live stream, so I don't know if we're streaming or not.
Let me look, Randy. Let me look.
We are great. If not, no worries. We're going to get this recorded. So welcome, folks. I already see some of our folks who we will be recognizing on here. So we're going to leave the lines. We're going to allow you to be able to unmute yourself. So out of respect for others and respecting this call, make sure that you keep your line muted. Other people can't hear you on here, so make sure you keep your lines muted. We are going to be doing, and just let me go ahead and give the rules now. We're going to recognize our 2 and 3. We're just going to say your name and where you're from, and then we're going to get to Platinum 150s. If you're on here, we want to move very swiftly. If you're on here, what we want you to do, as soon as we say your name, we would like you to unmute yourself, or as soon as you see your photo, okay? We want you to unmute yourself. Go ahead and state your name, where you're from, okay, and what your occupation is, and if you want, what is a goal that you have in IM, okay? That's for our Platinum 150s, okay? State your name, where you're from, what your occupation is. We're going to get the Platinum 600 now. Don't worry, and I'm going to keep on saying this. Platinum 600, we want you to state your name and then tell your story of what you did to get the Platinum 600, and same thing for Platinum 1000. Platinum 2000, we want to get a good 2 minutes out, okay? We want you to drop some nuggets for our people on here. And then we got 1 Platinum 5000 that we're going to recognize. And then we're going to shift over to our chairman corner. As you know, we have myself, Ms. Wanda Webb, and Hafiz Khan on here. So we'll be sharing some stuff as well, how to go chairman in this season if that's what you have for yourself. So that is our time, folks. What I'm going to do is pass it back over to Andre. Let him say a couple words, and then we're going to go ahead and get this kicked off. Let's go.
What's up, folks? What's up? Hey, listen, everybody, real quick, if you can, mute your lines. Make sure your lines stay muted until it's time to unmute it if you're one of the people getting recognized. That way, everybody has a chance to hear everybody. So hold on. I think we got something going on here. We got someone unmuted. We're going to go ahead and you got it. Thanks, Mr. Webb. All right, folks, we're about to jump into this, get started right now. We got 100+ people on the call. Go ahead, keep reaching out to people on your team. We want to fill this call up completely, but we're going to go ahead and get started right now. As I said before, folks, Randy and Wanda mentioned to me, I think like Tuesday or Wednesday, that they were going to do this on Saturday. So I had a little bit of foreknowledge about this coming down. And I got to tell you what, man, I am extremely pumped up, excited, grateful to be hosting the call today. like I said, folks, this is historic. This is the very first time we're doing this as the Legacy Worldwide family. This is our first recognizing people who have hit ranks, hit 2 and free, hit Platinum 600, moved on to Platinum 1000, all the way from January 1st all the way up till now. This is going to be incredible. This is going to be something that we're going to be doing every single month on the first Saturday of the month. So this is something to look forward to. This is something where we can celebrate the elevation of others, the team. Like Randy said, you want to celebrate and you want to come out and recognize and participate, because one day it's going to be your turn and you're going to want to make sure that you have people there as well who are recognizing your accomplishments, your service to the team, etc. So listen, folks, I don't want to take up too much time. I just wanted to get on here and just let y'all know that this is absolutely amazing. I know for a fact that they did a poll of people who were employed, and they wanted them to list the 5 things that they wished they had more at their job or their career. There was 5 things that they wanted them to list. And when they went into the survey, the people thought that the #1 thing that employees would want would be more money, better pay at their job. And what they found out, to the astonishment of the people doing the survey, was that the pay was like the #3 thing. The #1 thing that people wanted was recognition. The #1 thing that people wanted was to be recognized for their efforts, to have their bosses say, job well done. Well, we know in this business, in this opportunity, we don't have a boss. But I know for a fact that when you come home to your family and they recognize the work and the hard work that you put in, it feels incredible. And so I just want to give a big shout out to the people today that have hit 2 and free, Platinum 150, who stepped out on faith and said, I want to be a business owner. Platinum 600, who said, listen, I have a bigger vision than Platinum 150, and so on throughout the ranks. I mean, this is absolutely incredible to recognize the work that they put in, the effort that they put in. And guess what? You don't pop rank without serving the team. So that means that they've also put in service to all of the people who are on this call. So guys, I hope your energy level is up. I hope you're fired up. I hope you're excited. When you see your upline come up on there on the chat, make sure you're blowing the chats up, but make sure you're blowing the chats up for everybody who pop in rank on the whole team. Now listen, before I get off, I have to say one thing. We have 3 chairmen on the call today as well, and I'm going to be passing this over to them because I don't speak after my chairmen, right? So because I know I'm going to have my notepad out. I know how to recognize. I know game, recognize game. I know they have hit levels that I'm still trying to get to. So I want to pay attention, but I'm not just paying attention to the chairman. I haven't gone Platinum 1000. So guess what? I'm listening to Platinum 1000. I haven't gone Platinum 2000. So guess what? I'm taking notes on how to go Platinum 2000. I'm taking notes on how to hit Platinum 5000. And I'm taking notes to go chairman 25 and above. So we got Randy Webb. We all know Mr. Black Excellence himself on the call today. We got Wanda Webb. I call her the national treasure. You all know Miss Wanda Webb. But we're also blessed to have Mr. Nafis Khan from Canada representing today. As a matter of fact, Canada is actually blowing up this call today. I think Canada got the most numbers on this call today. So if you want to catch Canada, make sure you're texting your people right now, because we need to catch up. We need to catch up. The United States, Kenya, Bahamas, we need to catch up. We can't just let Canada blow us out like this. You know what I'm saying? We just can't let that happen. So we need to get people on the call. So listen, folks, I'm pumped. I hope you guys are too. Listen, that's going to be my time. I'm going to pass it over. I believe the first person I'm passing this over to recognize our 2 and free. I want y'all to recognize the brilliance of Randy and Wanda and Nafis, right? Is that we know that our business is in the network marketing space, but they also know that the majority of people that come on board have a customer orientation. And so when they did this global rank, when they did this global idea of putting together recognition, the brilliance of the fact that they also recognized our customer base who wanted to go out there and get 2 and free, who wanted to basically be able to save money on their fees and convert $2,000 a year that they would have spent and now have that money to put it into their trading accounts so that they can grow their accounts faster. Like this guy's, folks, this is incredible. This is incredible. This is the first of many. But with that being said, let me just stop because I can keep going because I'm fired up and I'm excited. And when I get excited, you think I'm long-winded. Normally, I'm telling y'all. So anyway, listen, folks, let me pass this on to Miss Wanda Webb. Miss Wanda Webb, listen, I am grateful for your leadership. I always appreciate the time that you give us, that you pour into us. Is Wanda ready? Or are you ready to go? Who's going first?
I am. I'm going to take that. Thank you, Andre.
There you go, Miss Wanda Webb.
I appreciate you, Andre, so much. Guys, I want you to just show Andre some love in the chat. Andre has absolutely been such a leader in the way that he steps up, the way that he asks for, asked to serve. And there's something, a lesson here. Let me get some extra light real quick. Hold on. There's a lesson here. I want you guys to understand that today is not just about celebrating ranks, which I am really excited to do, and I'm going to tell you why. But today is, if you're smart, listen, I'm going to give you some hacks. This is actually a convention right now that we are participating in. This is a global convention that we are participating in right now. Your organization is conducting a global convention, and it is simply for one reason. It is to make sure that we highlight, that we leverage the power of praise, that we understand there is something to celebrate. If you don't celebrate, you will not duplicate. But for those of you that want to take this to a little bit to the next level, okay? Because I know I got some geniuses on the line. I know I've got some future chairmen on the line. For those of you that are a little bit more of my analytical people, okay? When someone says get excited, you go like this, woo! That's you, right? It's okay, friend, because you're the person that says, listen, I like parties, I get it, but what's the point? I'm about to teach you something. There's about to be a major hack. All throughout today, I want you to study the power of praise through us, okay? I want us to be an example to you so that you can study the power of praise. Andre is absolutely right. 78% of employees that work with Fortune 500 companies say that the only thing that could, the number one thing that could make their job better, actually the top 4 had nothing to do with more money. The number one thing that could make their job better, make the atmosphere better, was if they were recognized for the things that they do that no one notices. That's the unseen labor, the unseen work. Hold on, I gotta shout out my women real quick. Moms, you know what I'm talking about. Come on, moms. I need you to act up a little bit in this chat, please. Can you, because when we say things, we need people to say and understand this is real. If you're a mother on the line, can you back me up on that in the chat box? How much unseen labor that nobody even knows you'll know, right? You know all the names of the doctors. You know the names of the teachers. You know the names of the favorite stuffed animals in order from favorite to least favorite. You know these things, right? And I know as a mom, reading parenting books, reading books about creating atmosphere in my home, one of the things I've learned is that we sometimes grow bitter because there's so much unrecognized work. And I'm like, man, if this can be true just inside of my home, how much more can this be true inside of my business? And this leads me to really go down this rabbit hole where I study humans. And do you know what we want? We want praise. And sometimes when you say it, it sounds so superficial. Oh, okay, you want a pat on the back? No. I want to know that the work that I do, when there's no audience, when there's no trophy, I want to know that the phone calls I make that end in no. I want to know all the people who don't answer the phone after they've said they wanted to get started, right? I want to know all the times I was messaging someone and sharing my heart about what Forex is to me. I want to know that those moments counted. They counted for something. And so what we got to do is we've got to be smart, and we've got to look at the science, right? And we got to understand we are created. We were literally designed and wired and manufactured as human beings to thrive off praise. Now let me shift from science to worship for just a second. However you worship, whatever represents you, I know that there's so many similarities. And what I know is that we were designed to praise. We're told to praise through our problems. We're told to praise through confusion. We are taught, I believe, that when I have no answers, when I'm down and out, and when I'm frustrated, and when I'm on the end of my ropes. I know it's hard, but if I can just get in my prayer closet and just put on the right song and just start praising like a child, looking silly. The sillier I look, the better. If I can just tap into that energy, it is amazing the weight that is lifted off my shoulders. I believe that praise is like a medicine. That praise is a cure to so many things that happen inside of us. I want to encourage you, and I want today to be an example of the power of praise, the power of coming together as a community and saying, you know what, despite what's happening around us, there's a lot happening around us. Despite what's happening around us, we still have something to celebrate. And we will not focus on the things that are obvious. We are going to force ourselves to focus on what we can control. You know what I can control? I can control my gratitude right now. I'm so happy and grateful to be surrounded by hundreds of people across the globe who want to tap in and celebrate with me and say, I know that there is crazy things happening around us, but as for me and my house, we still have something to celebrate. I am so grateful to celebrate with you right now, to have you living on the other side of this connection, and to know that we are globally praising right now. You guys realize that's what this is? Brothers and sisters from across the globe, all throughout Canada and America and North America, all throughout London, all throughout Africa, all throughout the continents, all throughout Australia, all throughout the Bahamas. Don't let me miss you. Say it in the chat. We are literally coming together as a global family to do what? Just to say, I don't know about the rest of the world, but man, we've got something to celebrate still. We still got a reason to smile. We still have a reason to get up and to move like a child in childlike excitement and say, I don't know about you, but I still got something to celebrate. And guys, I believe it's a cure. I really do. I promise you that if you can get just a little uncomfortable and just be a little silly with us today, who cares? No one's looking. You're at home. You're probably not wearing pants right now. Who cares? Your way, you've tried it. You've tried your way, right? Will you for 1 hour just have childlike faith with us and just be excited with us? Let me tell you something. All of the ranks that we're about to celebrate, gosh, if you're on this call right now and you're not yet 2 and free, and you're just looking at all of this, let me give you a hack, okay? The things that I celebrate tend to happen to me, because what I focus on expands. And sometimes, listen, friend, sometimes the test is not growing bitter, but saying, you know, my season's coming and I'm going to be tapped in. I'm going to celebrate these strangers online. I'm going to be excited for them. I'm going to clap in my house. I'm going to jump up and down for them, because something, can't explain it. Something happens when you deposit good energy into other people. Something happens. Listen, I've tried. I've been bitter. I've been jealous. Okay, yes. I've been confused. I've been mad, like, I want that rank too. I'm mad right now. I have to check myself because I want to be a Term 100 today. And I want to give you one little story, and then we're going to move on. I told this the other day on a live, and it just has to do with having your heart in the right place and celebrating. There was a landowner who had to clear some land, and he went out to the labor yard and got a group of laborers, and he brought them early in the morning before the sun came up. He brought them to clear land, and when he told them what he was going to pay them, they said, wow, that is super generous. Thank you so much. And they continued to work. And as noon came, the landowner started to realize they're not going to be able to get the work done. So let me go get another group of laborers. And he went and he found another group of laborers, and he brought them to clear the land, and they started to work. And as the sun started to set, they were almost able to complete the work in that one day. The day is all they had. And so he said, you know, just in case, let me go get one more group of laborers just for the last few hours of the day, and let me make sure that they can help us. And he did. He grabbed the last few laborers for the day. And at the end of that day, all the land was cleared. And he went to the first group of laborers, And as he promised, he gave them that generous wage. And they were like, again, thank you so much for paying us such a generous wage. Thank you. And then he went to the second group of laborers who got there in the middle of the day. And he paid them the same amount. And then he went to the last group of laborers who got there at the end of the day. And he paid them the same amount. And the first group of laborers saw this. And they started to say, this is not fair. We were here before the sun was up. That last group of people were only here for a couple of hours and you're going to pay us the same. So they went to the landowner and they said, this is not fair. We've been here all day and you're paying us the same that you're paying these other groups of people. And he said, you just praised me. You were just telling me how generous of a wage this was. But now you're complaining that they got the same thing that you got. Why? And they said, well, it's just not fair. It doesn't make sense. It's not fair. And the reason I tell this story is because you're going to see people today that broke records, that have been here for weeks, have been here for only months, and they broke records. And you're going to compare, because that's what the human mind does. And you're going to examine yourself. And your mind is going to start to wonder, where do I fall short? Or where did they get favor? Right? But the truth is, all of us are tapped into Forex. All of us are tapped into IM, not because we wanted to compare, but because we too said, wow, what a generous wage. Thank you for such a generous wage, Forex markets. Thank you for such a generous residual income, Christopher Terry. And let me tell you one of the biggest lessons I've had to learn in network marketing. Listen to me. When I started to compare, I forgot about the generous wage. And I started to try to measure up human against human. And that's where I lost. When I started to wonder, how did they get that rank? They're not sharp. They don't look like they belong there. How did they do that? And I started to do that. I actually pierced the veil of the very reason why I'm here. I'm here because this industry pays people what they're worth, because the wage is so generous. So what I want you to do is every time someone is celebrated, I want you to just say, I am so grateful for a generous wage. Thank you, because that is the focus. And even now, guys, sitting at Chairman 25, I have to check my thinking. My husband and I were just talking about this the other day. We're like, man, this person, Chairman 100, that person, Chairman 100, I know I'm better than them. I know I'm better, but that's not the point. The point is that grace runs all throughout this system. And that is the reason that we are all here. Because in any other model, none of us would have access to such a generous wage. I want you to get excited for strangers today. I think the closer you are to getting it, like for real, goosebumps, sweating, jumping up and down like a fool. I think the closer you are to that type of energy, the closer you are to Chairman. I've tested it in my own life and I've seen it to be true. I'm going to celebrate every single one of you like you're my brother, like you're my sister. Like I've sat at a coffee table and cried with you about your problems. And the super hat that I want to give all of my builders on the line, I want you to pretend that we are here just to celebrate your pay leg. I want you to pretend that. Andre, oh my God, Andre, there's 138 people on the line just from your pay leg. And we had to break up these celebrations by people's pay legs because hundreds of thousands of people are getting paid. So today we are just celebrating Andre's ranks. Today we are just celebrating Nafis's ranks. Today we are just celebrating Nancy's ranks. Nelly, this is your team. We're just here to celebrate your team. Tesra, this is your team. This is your team. We're just here to celebrate your team. How many people are we here to celebrate? They're all on your team. I want you to right now play with me and just say, wow, I am in the middle of a call that is only about my organization. Look at all the people winning on my team, because it's that seed of ownership. The brain don't know any better, y'all. The brain does what you tell it. This is that seed of ownership that'll stir up some emotion inside of you and get you closer to making this the truth. I used to stand inside of rooms, me and my husband. Whenever people would get up and cheer in a stadium, I would tap them like, ooh, let's turn around and do that thing, that thing. We'd turn around and we would look at the crowd and we would pretend for just a second that that was all of our pay leg in the stadium. And I used to literally turn around and go, wow, thank you, God. Thank you for putting all these people in my organization. Thank you for trusting my leadership. Thank you for bringing them to me. I don't know why they're here, but I promise you that if you give me the strength, I'll lead them. I'll love on them. I'll pray for them when they don't even know it. I'll want more for them when they don't even know how to want more for themselves. If you bring them to me, I'll take care of them. I'll be a light. I'll show them joy. I'll show them how to be celebrated. I'll show them there's value inside of them. We'll dig it out. I know they're broken. I know they're tired. I know they're doubtful. That's not our problem. My problem is to show them that there's a way. There's value buried deep down inside of them, and I haven't given up on them yet. Thank you for bringing me all these tens of thousands of people just to my shortest organization. Thank you. And I used to pretend that, guys. And it was in 4.5 years, very first time being in this industry, we had 35,000 customers come into our downline. That is grace. That is grace. And I want you to have that spirit with me right now as we get started to just kick off our 2 and free. These are your 2 and free, just in one leg. Let's celebrate. Let's imagine together. Let's create an atmosphere together. Our reality is only what we make it. Right now in this moment, there is no virus. Right now in this moment, we are celebrating. And I'm excited and happy to just be a tiny little part of what we're about to go into. So we are going to go straight into congratulating our 2 and free. Here's the truth about 2 and free. They probably got 30 no's. So I need you to celebrate the 30 no's just like you celebrated the two yeses. I need you to celebrate the hundreds of no's some of them probably got. It's okay. Some of them probably got hundreds of no's. Some of them probably got publicly humiliated just to get their 2 yeses. Some of them probably are trying to work through difficult relationships just to get to these 2. So maybe 2 for you is simple, friend, but for some of these people, 2 is the hardest thing they've done, and it's their breakthrough moment. So I need you to celebrate it like it's Chairman 1 million, and believe for them that these 2 seeds can grow into millions. Randy, I'm going to give it back to you as we go through celebrating our 2 and free.
Absolutely powerful. So we want to congratulate our 2 and free. And here's what it takes. What does 2 and free means when you become a customer? This doesn't mean you're building the business per se. This just is that you got 2 of your friends to say yes, and you guys are doing the academy together, and now you have a free membership every single month. So that $175 price tag that most people pay monthly, these folks have actually waived and have that free tuition, which is pretty awesome. So what I'm gonna do is just state your name, and we're gonna celebrate you inside this group, folks. Drop some stuff in the chat here, and just know that it's a big deal when it comes to this industry. To be able to go and get 2 customers is huge. So my friend out of the UK, Mr. David Peter, and you know I missed E off David, but David Peter out of the UK, I know they've been working very hard with their Greece counterparts, Romanian counterparts, and they got some major things going up. He already told me, he's like, man, I'm 2 and free, but I'm about to hit Platinum 150, so I'm sure we're going to be celebrating him next month at Platinum 150. So huge congratulations. Everyone drop some 777 in the chat. Let them know that you're excited that we celebrate him right now. 777's in the chat. David Peter, congratulations on your 2 and free, okay? Next, we have Mr. Taheem Boyd, okay, out of New Jersey. He just hit me up and said, man, I'm 2 and free, and he's about to hit Platinum 150 as well, too. So he is cranking it out. So just drop some 7 in the chat, folks. If you hear me say that, celebrate. Obviously, we can't celebrate loudly on here, so we're going to have to drop some messages on here. So drop some 7s in the chat to celebrate our counterparts here. Congratulations, Taheem, for 2 and free. Then going to Little Rock, Arkansas, we have Minnie Wilmore. Now, folks, if you don't hear your name on this call, I know we put this together very fast. So I know we had way more 2 and frees. Some of the organizations, 2 and free happens so often, it would have been a lot of them on here. But just know, if you didn't get celebrated today, we're going to celebrate you definitely next month. But Miss Minnie Wilmore out of Little Rock, Arkansas, congratulations on hitting 2 and free. I remember when she first joined with her husband, and now they are rocking this thing out. Also, we have Kyle Yoder out of Ohio. Congratulations on getting 2 and free. I know the next level coming up is Platinum 150. And we have Miss Melissa Brown, okay? 2 and free. So congratulations, everybody. Let's definitely celebrate our 2 and free. Let's give them some love. Give them some love in the chat. And that is our 2 and frees, folks. So we're going to shift over to our Platinum 150, but let's definitely celebrate our 2 and frees on here, okay? I know we got to make some noise here. Yes, yes, yes. Don't let me have to unmute the lines to get some celebration here. So, all right. Let's unmute. I'm going to unmute the lines. Everybody give their scream. Give them a huge congratulations. Here goes the unmute. Let's go.
I'm here. Freeze, baby.
We're about to shift over to our Platinum 150, folks. So here's what it takes to become a Platinum 150 in this company. This is to say you're like, man, this trading thing actually works. And you're like, I think I want to go above 2 and 3. I think I actually want to do a business. You know, I have a funny story because I think the first person I'm going to introduce you goes, I'm what? I'm a Platinum 150. And I'm like, yes, you're a Platinum 150. She didn't even know that she hit. So Platinum 150, here's what it requires, okay, for the comp plan. You just got to refer 3 personal customers, okay? That's it. These customers can also become IBOs, okay? That means they have the membership and they have the business. But overall, if you just have 3 customers, you are a Platinum 150. What that means in our company, paid $150 a month minimum, okay? That's it. And if, of course, at this point, let me just give you a word of advice. This is not a stopping point. This is just an introduction to the business. This is like, hey, you're now qualified to go build. Now go help someone else become Platinum 150. And when you help someone else become Platinum 150, guess what you do? You will become a Platinum 600. So let's celebrate our Platinum 150s. If you are on here, what I want you to do, I'm not gonna state your name. When you see your picture pop up, I want you to unmute yourself. Just state your name, what you do, and what you love about IM. Okay, something of that sort. And here we go. Our first Platinum 150, actually, I thought it was going to be Miss Flannery. The first Platinum 150 is Miss Ingram Taylor, if you're on the call. I know we added this one on here. Miss Taylor Ingram, are you on? If you can, unmute.
Yes, I am. Hi, everybody.
How you doing?
I'm fine. How you doing, Randy?
We are doing great. So, hey, we got your name here. What is it that you do, and what attracted you to IM?
What attracted me? I have a long story, but I love IM. Thanks to Paul, and thanks to Andrew. And they have actually brought me along, and they have taught me everything I need to know. And now I feel comfortable in IM to bring others aboard.
That is so awesome. So awesome. What I'm going to do at the end of this, so that we don't do celebration for everybody. So at the end of all the Platinum 150s, I'm going to unmute the lines again so we can celebrate all of our Platinum 150s. Thank you so much, Ingram. Ingram is coming out of Alabama, folks. So representing, I believe you're the only one in Alabama right now.
That
so
is Mobile. Mobile, Alabama, and I am the only one here.
Oh my goodness. Congratulations. Keep pressing. I know the next rank is coming for you. Next up, we have Salim and Shay out of Canada. And here goes the momentum right here. And Salim and Shay, if you are on here, please unmute yourself.
Hey, this is Salim.
Hey, what's going on, Salim? So I know that you guys are crushing it out in Canada. So congratulations on hitting Platinum 150. Just, we have your name here. What is it that you do, and what attracted you to IM?
Well, I'm a welder as a trade. My friend Zane, Platinum 600, he told me about IM, and then he taught me what he knows in the Fees Con. He taught me what he got, and my move is to just like keep going with it, teach people what they need to know. You know what I mean?
Huge congratulations! Thank you so much, Salim. Go ahead. Sorry about that.
No, just gotta keep going, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. Congratulations. I know that you guys are coming up on Platinum 600. Under the realm of the Fees, I know he's working with you guys, so you guys are ranking up fast. I love it. Keep on going. We will celebrate you, and thank you for contributing to IM Master Academy. So the next person we have coming up here, let me go and folks, make sure you mute your lines once we get off. Make sure your lines are muted. The next one we have coming up here is we have Platinum 150s, Lauren and Philip, pot getter out of Ohio. Okay, that I think is the Akron, Ohio area. Are you on the line? All right, if you happen to be on the line, just feel free to unmute yourself. If not, we want to congratulate you, celebrate you, keep on pushing. Thank you for hitting Platinum 150 in the organization. And the next one that we have coming up here, we have Mr. Carmine Robinson. He's also coming out of Akron, Ohio. And if you're on here, Mr. Carmine, I remember meeting Carmine when I was out there several months ago, and he joined and he said, hey, I'm gonna start doing this once I learn how to trade. And so he started showing.
Yeah, I'm on. Can you hear me?
What's up, Mr. Carmine? How you doing?
Hey, Chairman 1000. I'm just super excited, even through this crisis. Carmine Robinson, Akron, Ohio. What I do, I own a series of barbershops and beauty salons. And as y'all know, due to the virus, they shut us all down. But when Mr. Levi Johnson brought this great idea to me, anything, I don't follow behind parked cars. So I know everything he got and he went to the top. So with this business, it's crisis proof. Right now, even though they took the barbershops and all that away, our leaders, we still getting money through this great thing. And I'm just thankful, and I'm thankful Levi bringing me in.
Awesome. Congratulations once again, Carmine. I remember you first joined, so I know that you guys are going to do some major things. Keep pressing, and P600, it's on its way. All right, so the next one we have coming up, Miss Kayla Flannery, okay? This is the story I was telling you guys about. So Miss Kayla, I see that you are on. Would love to hear your story about you and Mr. Flannery.
Hi, I'm so grateful for y'all. So my husband and I are entrepreneurs. We have been for a really long time. We own several different businesses. What I'm so grateful for in this, in the spot we're sitting in, is about 7 months ago when I was looking at some of our investments in our 401k and things like that. I pulled every ounce out of our 401k after learning how this works. And, thank God, because we've all seen what's happening to the 401ks right now. So I trade my own money. And the increase, what we were getting, from Edward D. Jones, I can exceed that a lot. I was really disappointed when I got our statement from last year showing the increase. And so it has been absolutely phenomenal for us. Something that I want to share with you real quick, especially Randy, you and Wanda, is we very suddenly lost a child back in October.
Sorry to hear that.
And it is because of y'all and your morning mentorship calls, the mindset. You have no idea how much you have changed and helped us to, really stay in focus and consider it all joy and keep our minds right. And listening to y'all in the morning, that is what helps me to get up and just get focused and know, that God is good, and you will never know how much you saved my life.
Wow.
And that's not even about the money part. I love the money part. I'm all about the money part, but I appreciate y'all more than you will ever know. So love y'all huge, and congratulations to everyone that is on here.
Yes. Well, we will keep you in our prayers. Thank you for sharing that with us. I know it's a very personal story, but this is all family here. So folks, we celebrate you and your family,
Yep.
and we also mourn with you and your family as well too. So thank you so much. All right. All
Yes,
right. The next one we have coming up is Miss Rosie Canna. Make sure I say her name correctly. Carnegie out of Ohio. I believe under Audra Miller. So if Miss Rosie, if you're on the call, unmute your line.
Yes, it's Rosie here.
What's going on, Rosie? I know that you're fired up. I think we've had some communications before, but yeah, just let us know your story and what is it that you love about I Am.
I'm Rosie from Holmes County, Ohio, and I love I Am, especially in this time with the crisis, that we're able to still have a solid foundation of creating wealth and being able to help others when they might not be as fortunate.
Yes. So awesome. Thank you so much. Keep on pressing. I know that you guys are pressing towards P600. And of course, the whole group, I know you guys are winning major in the trading space. So keep it up. Yep. Love you all. Congratulations. So our next we have coming up is Miss Kelly Scott. Ohio is just, when it comes to Ohio, it's just putting them in. They're trading like crazy. Miss Kelly Scott, are you on the call?
Yes, I am. Hi.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
So just let us know what is it that you do, and then what is it that you love about I Am Master Academy?
Well, I am a surgical assistant, but due to the current pandemic, you know, what I do is not essential. So I have been transferred to the front line. So I'm trying to help keep everyone else healthy and our other workers healthy. So I am on the front lines right now. I love IM because it has taught me not just about the money, but how to be a better person and a more patient person all the way around. And I hope to continue to bring that balance and, you know, to my team, you know. So it's tenfold. So I guess that's it.
No, yeah, you're good. Thank you so much, Kelly. We celebrate you. Congratulations. And I know that you guys are elevating, you guys are trading. So keep it up. Help someone else do what you've already done. And like I said, we celebrate you big time. So the next we have coming up, that was our P600. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to unmute the lines, and please let's celebrate our newest platinum 150, folks. Everybody's unmuted now.
Congratulations!
Yes.
Congratulations to all the platinum 150. Congratulations, guys. Keep up the good work.
Right. So we're transitioning over to our Platinum 600s, and what I'm going to do is bring Miss Wanda Webb back up to the stage. And after Wanda, we're going to be bringing Mr. Nafiz Khan out of Canada up to introduce our Platinum 1000s. So Miss Wanda Webb, I'm going to bring you back. If you're going to mute your lines, I'm going to let you introduce all of our brand new Platinum 600s. And just know, to hit Platinum 600, folks, it means that you have 12 customers in your organization. Doesn't mean that you have to go out and sponsor the 12 customers yourself. It may be that you've got 3, like you've seen our Platinum 150s, and you go out and you show those 3 people either how to waive their fees, okay, or how to turn them into Platinum 150s, and then you will become a Platinum 600, okay? That means you make a guaranteed $600 every single month in residual income, which is absolutely powerful. So Ms. Wanda Webb, I'm gonna bring you up to start introducing our newest Platinum 600s.
What's up, guys? Okay, so man, already an amazing call, and we aren't even through the P150s. We're barely through the P150s. I'm telling you, when you have a heart of expectation for everything to promote you, this is gonna be an amazing call. People are gonna have breakthroughs just by being in a season of celebration. So let's go ahead and move on with our Platinum 600s. Again, we're gonna go through these names. If you're on the webinar and I say your name, 1, please forgive me for butchering it, because I try to turn everything into a Spanish name. It's just a South Texas thing, okay? 2, unmute your lines. Let me know you're here, because we would love to, again, what do you do, who you are, tell us a little bit who you are, and what brought you here. And then I'm gonna add one more thing to it, P600. I wanna ask you what your goals are. What are your big goals? Don't give me something super achievable. I wanna hear insane answers. Here's why. Because this is one of the very few atmospheres where you can say something as silly as 6 and 7 figures and not a soul in this webinar is laughing. We are believing with you. Not too many places in the world you can get that. And so I want you to be bold and be brave and allow all of us to believe that goal with you, leverage that we are all here with great energy for you. So who you are, what brought you here, right? What attracted you to IM, and what is your major goal? That one goal you fantasize about that's so big and silly that maybe it's kind of silly to say. I want you to say that, because you might just confirm a goal for someone else on the line. Now, don't miss that beautiful moment because you were too scared. Let's have some courage. So guys, I want to give some love to the first P600 that we are celebrating, someone who has had such an impact in Canada, a big heart, a big giving heart, servicing that area by just making trading more understandable. This is a teacher's heart. Guys, please welcome our P600 representing that amazing group out of Canada, Mr. Antron. Are you on the line?
Hello, Wanda. Yes, I am.
Thank you so much for being here with us. You can absolutely correct your name, because I know this is not my gift, but I'm going to love you through it. So just give us a reason why, what attracted you here, brother. A little bit about yourself, what attracted you here, and what are your big goals?
Yeah, thank you. Hey, Randy, how's it going? Yeah, so My name is Antoine. I'm 36 years old, and I came from a background of farming. I was a farmer in Vietnam, and I came back to Canada, and I was attracted to IML Academy because I like the idea of trading. So it's fun for me, and I enjoy doing it. And now I want to just give back to the community, people that are around my neighborhood, and able to like just walk them through it the same way that I start off trading. And it's a blessing that I'm able to help so many people here in Vancouver, and some people from Australia, New Zealand, Bahamas, everywhere. They came on my channel, and they learned a lot of things about trading, and everybody's having amazing results, and that really make me happy, and I keep on going online and just helping everybody else, right? So my goal is to be able to be a really good trader, and also a mentor in IM Academy. And the main thing is trading, right? I want to make about $20,000 a month trading. That's my goal.
I love that. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for your heart of service. Thank you for your teacher mindset. Thank you for being a person that wants to help people, even if you are not getting paid off them. That's why I know this is not the only rank that you'll touch. Thank you so much. All right, guys, another P600 representing Canada. Erilyn Grace, are you on the line, beauty? It's okay if you're not on the line. You can interrupt us later. Let's just still give her some good love, give her good energy, guys. Still celebrate her, love on her, and believe for her for chairman. Our new Platinum 600, Bobby Spivey. Ma'am, are you on the line?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Miss Spivey, I adore you. I watch you online. I know that you are a natural born hustler. You see opportunity in everything. When the rest of the world is freaking out, Miss Spivey, you have positioned yourself to have multiple streams of residual income. I honor you for that. I love that. Can you just tell us a little bit about who you are, what attracted you to this platform, and what your big goal is here?
My name is Bobby Spivey. I'm out of Conway, Arkansas. I am a law enforcement, and I also own a salon. Well, what attracted me to IM is my money friends out of Little Rock, Sakina, Shannon, Daisy, and all them. Those are my money friends. And so even in the times like this we're going through, I know that for one, God is ahead of my life. Two, I know that my family is going to back me up in anything I do. Three, my money friends are always how to tell me how to not be broke. And my goal is to hit chairman, and I see it in my future because it's coming. It's right around the corner.
Yeah.
And I want to put everybody that hears the sound of my voice through Facebook, or see my face on Facebook. I want to reach out and grab everybody that's going through a financial crisis and plug them into IM, get them plugged in, and teach them how to take their own money and do something with their money versus letting somebody else do with it.
I love that. Thank you so much. I believe you to be the next chairwoman. I see it. I could feel it in your voice. There was authority when you say that. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Guys, celebrating our next Platinum 600 out of Vancouver. Helen, are you on the line?
Hi, Wanda.
Hello.
Do you hear me?
Awesome. Hello. Tell us a little bit about yourself, what attracted you to this amazing platform, and what is your big, brave goal?
Oh, my name is Helen. I'm from Toronto, and I came from the Philippines. So what I'm attracted in IM Academy is like, this is a real deal. Very simple, very helpful. And I know I can deliver more. It's just like I need to decide and I need to push more myself. But I know I can do more, I can deliver more. And my goal is to build my country, especially this situation, this world crisis. And then what else I can offer, but to teach them how to fish, teach them a different approach, a different world. And this is amazing opportunity. I'm not a tech savvy. I don't know how the numbers. I don't know anything except talking, but I managed to learn. I love the academy very helpful. Oh, and I become more humble. I become more patient. I become more everything. I love I Am Academy. This is amazing. My goal is to build big in Dubai and also in my country, most of Asia. That's my focus goal. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Helen. I'm reading the chat box. So many of your teammates are saying amazing things about you. You have a servant's heart, and I'm so grateful to have you on the line. Let's go ahead and celebrate our next P600 Platinum 600. And guys, just in case you don't know, Platinum 600 means $600 a month in residual income, okay? That's not up to $600, that's 600 US dollars no matter where you are. So because of recent events, all my Canadians are really making more than 600. I'll let Nafis talk about that when he comes on. But this is a nice little fat check for them because it's actually a little more valuable where they are. This is beautiful. Guys, our next P600, come on, y'all. You guys know him. This is like our unofficial, and I hope I say this and it's nothing but love. This is like our unofficial like team, I don't want to say mascot. I want to say like representative of joy and just always happy, always there in the chat box, always just want to give, happy to be here. He is excited to be a part of an organization, but really guys, this gentleman just thrives in these type of environments. This has become his family. When Puerto Rico was going through some major unending earthquakes, you guys, he was there in the heart of it. And I remember getting a text message from Dr. K almost every day. And she would say, have you heard from Miguel today? And I would say, well, let me check online. If he's up and well, we'll know. Let me check my Telegram. Let me check my Facebook. And every day, whether he knows it or not, we would have little messages to each other. And we would say, hey, if you don't see Miguel on the internet today, like we need to let each other know. And it was through his just infectious team camaraderie, his spirit and wanting to give, that really we were able to track every day that Miguel was okay on that little tiny island by himself with no electricity, with very little resources. And I don't even know if he knows that, but every morning I was in messages with Dr. K. She would say, oh, Miguel just posted in my group. Did he post in yours? Yes. Okay, he's okay. And through all of that, you would have never known, because he was still so focused, so grateful to be here, a phenomenal person. But now P600. Here's why this is such a big deal. The first thing he said to Randy after hitting P600 was, I've never made residual income. Guys, the wage is so generous, yes? The wage is so generous. The wage does not discriminate. It doesn't matter if you've been here for 10 years or if you just came in the last couple hours, because grace is all up inside of this company. And this is a story of grace. And this is a story of the wage being so generous. Miguel, are you on the line with us today, brother? Unmute yourself if you're here.
There we
and raise
go.
your hand. Hey, Miguel.
Hola.
Hola, amigo. Miguel, please, for those people who don't know you, tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us what brought you to this amazing platform, and bless us with your big, brave goal.
Well, you know what? I appreciate everything you said. I'm over here. I always say this jokingly, and I'm a big dude, and I hate when I get all teared up. So you know, I gotta pretend I'm a tough guy sometimes. But I really appreciate what you guys said about me. So I know Randy and Wanda from a previous business, and when everybody moved on to different things and whatever, I was trading Forex, I was trading crypto a few years back. So I was kind of already in the mix of things. So when I heard about the whole I Am Academy, iMarkets Live at the time, I kind of put it to the side because I was like, I'm already learning on YouTube, you know, I know everything now. So I kind of put it to the side, and I kind of came back and I would look at a video about iMarkets Live, and then I was like, man, I already know this stuff, I'm not gonna keep paying, you know. So long story short, one day I watched the video, it was like 3 in the morning, I've watched the video like a dozen times, and I hit Randy up and I was like, send me a link. And I think I spent like, I don't know, like 2 months before I even signed up or something like that. And then I finally just hit him up and like, I signed up. And I got started. I was already making some money, and I already had an understanding about crypto and forex trading, but not like the way that the information was so concentrated and focused in the company. So it took off from there. But it doesn't matter. Like, I don't care about the money. I don't care about all this stuff. It's gonna come regardless. But I knew about Randy. I knew about his love for the people. I knew how humble he was and Wanda as well. And I knew that if I can get myself in that circle of people, that I will be in the right place. So that was just an automatic thing for me. So I'm a veteran, like Randy is. That was just another thing right there where I was sold automatically. So, you know, I have a great trust of my fellow veterans. So I was like, you know, I have like everything just says go do it. So I just did it. And I believe in energy. I believe in good vibes, and they have the best type that I've been around. So it would just make sense to me. And the whole residual income thing to me, I wasn't even focused on that at all. So the team building that I have, it literally just came. It just came because I just feed information back into the field, back into the world, back in social media. I just keep sharing stuff. Besides my brother, 99% of everybody who's in my team, I've never even met them. I just met them online. They hit me up. You know, I'll hit them up. I've never met them in real life. No. So I believe in energy. I believe that, you know, I attract the people that want this by showing them what it means to me and what it's done for me, just by naturally sharing the information. I don't force it on anybody. I'll just share and share and share. So you're either going to block me on social media, or you're going to ignore me on social media, or you're going to join me via social media. It doesn't matter to me which one happens. I'm only looking for the ones that are looking for me. That's all I care about. So I'm really happy to be here with everybody. I'm going to eventually continue to meet every single one of you. A lot of you guys on the call here I've met. And I just look forward to continuing to grow with you guys. And this whole, like in the military, we have this whole brotherhood, sisterhood thing. That's the same way I feel about it here. I am. So when I'm surrounded by you guys, just know that I consider you family. So when I share on the Telegrams and on Facebook and stuff like that, I don't care if I don't know you. I don't care if you're on my team. It doesn't matter. I want all of us to blow up. I want all of us to be renting yachts one day and mansions and meeting up in places and being like, yo, look, we stuck around, we did the thing, and we're here. And my thing that I like to say is just let's help other people eat. You know what I mean? There's plenty of money, $6 trillion a day. Let's just help other people eat, so we can all laugh at the end and just enjoy each other and continue to help people. That's all I really want to do. So thank you, Wanda and Randy.
We're grateful. We're grateful for you, Miguel. Thank you for your spirit. Thank you for just being here. We're grateful. Thank you, brother. Chairman is on the way. I know it's happening.
Thank you.
Guys, help us welcome our next P600, again out of Canada. You would think this is a Canada rank-up call. What's up? Nelson, are you on the line?
Hi, Wanda. I'm just actually messaging Nelson. If Nelson, are you on the line? If you are, you were mentioned to me, you may or may not be able to. Nelson, I'll give you a second. If you're on the line, please say something, brother.
Hey, hello.
Perfect. We can hear you, Nelson. Go ahead.
Perfect. I'm just currently working at the moment, so as long as my boss doesn't see me, but that should be okay, hopefully. Yes.
Right, Nelson. So just quickly, tell us what you do, what attracted you here, and what is your big brave goal?
Honestly, what attracted me to trading is I already know one of my best friends, Gord, is also on the team here. He was doing trading for years, and he's doing very, very well in trading. I've always wanted to do it, but I just didn't know how to get started or what to do really, right? So what this IM Academy thing is, just the systems and the setups that you guys have is just amazing, right? So it makes it easy for anyone to literally start and learn and start making some real money, right? So
I appreciate you, Nelson. Thank you so much. I'm believing for you with those big, brave goals. And again, thank you for just being a part of an amazing part of our business, our group, our team. I'm so grateful to be partnered with all these amazing Canadians. There's kids screaming in the background, y'all. So y'all know this is real. We are all working from home. Our next P600, Steve, are you on the line, sir?
Yes, Wanda, I am here. How are you today?
Doing great. I am excited for you. I want to celebrate you in this moment, P600. This is just the entry door to so much more. But will you please just tell us a little bit about yourself? Tell us about what attracted you to this platform, and if you'll share with us your big brave goal.
Yeah, you bet. But before I get into that, I need to put a shout out to you, to Randy, and to Nafeez Khan. What we have here, this vehicle, this is I mean, it's like a Lamborghini. And you can go to the store and you can buy a Lamborghini and you can haul it home and you can put it in the driveway. But if you don't put any gas in it, it's going to sit in your driveway. And what I find is when people get involved in network marketing, you know, they have this huge 30, 60-day burst, and then they go into hobby mode, where network marketing, if you treat it like a hobby, it'll pay you like a hobby. It'll cost you. But you've got this Ferrari here, and you guys are the gas. The leadership that you guys are providing on these calls and from day to day and day to day, in and out, it's tireless, or you guys are tireless. And so I just want to give a shout out to you three before I get started here, that thank you so much for everything you do for myself and everybody else involved in this company. So I really do appreciate it. So what attracted me to this, Nafeez and I, he taught me how to be successful in another network marketing company before. And so that's why I obviously had open ears when he came calling, but he said, Steve, you need to understand. He said, if network marketing is Blockbuster, how Blockbuster changed how everything did. He says, well, this is like Netflix. And he says, it just takes everything to the next level because you make money. The product makes you money. I've never seen one where the product makes you money. And so when I was talking about how when people come out with these 30, 60, 90-day bursts, and all of a sudden, 5 people said no and said you're going to jail, so you don't do anything, and you treat it like a hobby, then those companies cost you money, because you're going to wrap your face at night, or maybe you got a shake and you're chasing it down with a beer and it's not working, but you're still buying all these products and they're stacking them in the garage and it's not working. The product makes you money. It's unbelievable. Okay. And especially in this economy where not only have people seen themselves as 30 to 40% of their retirement plan, now they're out of a job. Like, it's a double whammy. There's never been an easier time to literally look at somebody and say, hey, you want to make money from your phone? Because there's no secret. That's what you do. And then you end up tripping on P600 because you just asked a couple people if they want to make money from their phone. Don't make it harder than it is. It's that simple. People need this. Nafeez said, he says, Steve, you're a redneck, and I don't want to give you the mic because you never shut up. So I'm going to try and shut up here real quick. The worst thing he can do is let me talk, and he knows this. And he says, Steve, keep your redneck stuff to a minimum. So when we hear about goals, and everybody's talking, oh, I want to make 6 figures, I want to make 7 figures. Obviously, we all want to make the money, but I want to turn the goal into something that I can relate to, because nobody is going to get out of bed just because they want to make 600 grand. It's what you're going to do with the money that's going to make you get out of bed. Okay. The money's there, but you need to find out what the byproduct of the money is that motivates you to do this thing. Okay. So let's say my wife, Lisa, and I are sitting at the kitchen table having coffee on a Thursday morning. Okay. Now I might've mentioned we're redneck. We like country music. We like Eric Church. Okay. What if we're sitting there Thursday morning having coffee? We're free because neither one of us have jobs. We say, I wonder where Eric Church is playing Saturday. And it doesn't matter where he's playing in North America, because now you've got the freedom to go hop on a plane, go get the best hotel, and just go see Eric Church play anywhere you want on like Saturday night. That's freedom. So that's just one of the goals. I mean, you got to make the money, but if you don't turn the money into something you can feel, it's going to be tough. So I don't know if I answered anything I was supposed to, but that's it. That's
that was the best redneck advice I've ever heard, Steve. And I've heard a lot. You guys said, he said you got to take that money and you got to turn it into something you can feel. Holy cow. I know that, but I've never heard it put that way, y'all. Y'all might have just got on this call to hear that. It's not the money. It's not P600. What would you do with $600 a month? Gosh, that is, Steve. Yeah. I'm going to chairman 100 off that. That's powerful. Thank you. I appreciate you. You're such a professional. I'm grateful for you being here. We're grateful for you tapping into this. So again, partnered up with you. Thank you so much, Steve.
All right. Thank you, Wanda. I appreciate it.
So good. You guys, okay. I have the pleasure of knowing listen, I'm going to get to know all of these people in my family on a close level. I believe that. Whether I know you or not, I've prayed over your name in my back office. So I know that we have a vibe, whether I know you or not, but there are some people that I have a little history with, okay? That I've done something like this before with. And when we started this business, Randy and I had a very unique situation where we had to decide, was it ethical to reach out to people from our previous business or not? There's a lot of debate about that in network marketing, right? And what our decision was, is before we were ever network marketers, before we were ever this rank or that rank in a company, before we were ever those things, we were first money friends. And we believed that it was our duty to let our money friends know if we were making money a different way. And when it came down to it, we looked at each other and we said, you know what? At the end of the day, what I want to know, I would want to know if my money friend's making money a different way. So we decided we were going to tell our money friends, hey, I don't know what you want to do with this information. You may hate me. You might be inspired. You might go, oh, finally, I was looking for a way out. Or you might go, who are you? I can't believe you. I'm so disappointed in you. And to be honest, there was a lot of mix. It was a mix. It was just kind of mixed. There was one individual that he knew that we were transitioning. He stayed loving. He stayed my friend. And even though he did not make this transition with us when we made this transition, he stayed my friend. And later on, he'll tell you a little bit of his timeline, but after there was success and after we had picked up steam, and when he started to just see what this could be and hear the conversation, he got started. This is why you have to understand that Grace is in this story, because technically he is the man that came at the last hour of the day, but he has been able to tap into this generous wage. And if you know him how I know him and get to laugh with him like I get to laugh with him and cut up with him, you see a big heart. This man's mama raised a good man, I'll say that. A supporter, a lover of people, always smiling. I know that sometimes life isn't as happy as he is, but he is always smiling, always excited to be here. So I am excited to share with you my good friend, my money friend, my brother, someone who is a source of joy, Mr. Thomas Mack. J Mack is what his friends call him, so you can call him J Mack, a Platinum 600, but a chairman in the making. Sir, are you on the line?
I'm here, Wanda. Wow. How
So
you gonna make
gotta
me cry with
see, I know you.
Like,
I see he's got the OG legacy shirt on. That's
yeah,
that's season
better
one.
this time though. It's better this time.
Tell us a little bit about you, brother. Tell us what attracted you finally to this platform, and then share with us your big brave goal.
Okay. Well, I am a yellow. I'm gonna say that already. I'm already kind of dropping tears, Wanda. You wrong for that, but you know it's cool. But what attracted me to it was basically the people that I was with from our previous company. Clarence Wiley is my upline, and I have literally watched him make $8,000 on a Sunday and say, J-Mac, look. And I'm like, bro, I've been needing something better, you know, so my background, I worked until January 10th as a claims examiner for a supplemental insurance company here in Little Rock. And 31 days before January 10th, they told me that my job was getting transferred to a person in India. And basically, my job got transferred and I got laid off. And so since January 10th, I have been doing this full time. But now, rewinding before January, I signed up for this just because I really needed something better, you know. And I think that's really what.
Hey, what you doing?
That's really what we have to remember. It's people out there that was praying for something, y'all. I was praying for something, begging God, like begging God. And to say that my job did me the way they did me, I worked hard. So when they transitioned to this from my previous company, I went to work and I got a promotion at my job and I worked hard for that promotion. And the message in that is you can work hard, you can be a good steward, you can give it your all, and they don't care. And that's really what it was. And so since I got laid off, I found out last week that, well, of course, due to the coronavirus, the company of India, the country of India is shut down, just like the United States. And the office that has the person that replaced me is actually at home and can't work. So all of the work that was sent from me to them is now back in Little Rock. So in other words, they didn't really need to let us go. So I'm so thankful that I got laid off in January, and oh, might I add, I have not gotten one unemployment check since I got laid off. So if I didn't have the income from IM and from trading, so that's, damn. I'm not gonna cry. I'm holding it together. But y'all, that's the message. It's people out there hurting that need something, that's begging God for something, and you know them. So how dare you hold this amazing opportunity just for yourself? People need this, y'all. So I got started, hit P150 in February. So I started getting residual income. You know, I did this before, y'all, but it was with something that was really not, I don't want to speak illy, but y'all get it if y'all were in it. But I mean, this is a message that can bless people, you know, that can really help people. And to say that the information behind it, people just need to know. The banks trade our money regardless. So it's kind of like, I didn't know that the banks traded our money like this, and I was pissed. And so I feel like when you find somebody that's pissed like I was, and that just have a natural desire, and then to say, I'm gonna be totally transparent, I'm gonna be real. I borrowed money to get started with this. Wiley paid my way in. To be quite honestly, Randy Webb used Bitcoin to pay my way in, and Wiley paid him back, and I just paid Wiley back. But y'all, I'm saying that to say, when you want something better, when you hungry, you gonna eat, and it ain't gonna matter. And so I say that, you know, people that's hungry, this is just something they can eat that's worth eating. Anyway, and my big, what you say, I need to tell you what my dreams are. I want to retire myself full time. I don't want to work for another job. I have been through a lot with companies, and I'm over it. I'm not the employee that just sits in the cube or in the office and just, you can tell me the sky's green and I know it's blue. And I'm calling meetings with my boss in the office. So I can't be no employee working for nobody else with that type of attitude. But I'm a good steward too, though. But anyway, I think that's it. But like I said, I just want to be retired. I want to be able to give my family financial freedom. I would like to be able to spend the most of my life that I have remaining with my family. And in order to do that, I gotta have income, and this is giving me the income that I need. So I hope that bless somebody, but push forward, y'all. We got the deal. This information can change somebody's life if you present it right. Back to you, Wanda, I'm through. You done made me cry.
I appreciate you, Chairman in the making. I'm grateful for you. I'm believing in retirement for you. Thank you so much for being on the line. Guys, again, we are getting busted up in the face with Canada. I love it so much. Our next couple, Platinum 600, Zane and Nilu. Let me tell you a little bit something about this amazing couple. First of all, this couple is going through the ranks pretty quickly. So his P600 is literally a mini pit stop for them. Zane works 3 jobs, y'all. Nilu is a nurse and has never done anything like this before. And Nafis says, Wanda, they are the ones to watch. They are gonna rank up fast. So guys, if you're on the line, can you unmute yourself?
Hello, Wanda. How are you?
Hey, grateful to be here with you. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us what brought you to this platform, what was attractive about it, and your big, brave goal.
Yeah, so for us, what attracted us was, again, the way the money was being made. Before trading, I knew nothing about investing. All I knew was, to make money, you got to work a job. So I got multiple jobs, right? I traded my time for money. And, that's what I knew. So that's what I did, right? I did whatever it took. Unfortunately, I got married last year, and, I wasn't there to see my wife much. I wasn't able to spend too much time with her. And it really took a toll on us. And we were really looking for an opportunity where, we could get our time freedom back. So, I got started about 6 months ago. The first overview I went to, I basically committed myself. I said I will master the skill no matter what it takes. Thanks to Nafis and Alea, you know, they guided me throughout the whole thing. And yeah, I basically just you know, leveraged the information. And then quickly I said, you know, it would be a crime for me to tell people about this, right? People are looking for better, easier ways to make money. So I started telling people, right? I started telling people, and then now obviously, you know, I hit P600, and you know, P1000 is coming up soon. So yeah, what I say to people is like, you know, this is the most powerful skill in the world, right? The whole world is crashing right now. People are losing their jobs, but traders are flourishing right now, right? So it's the most powerful thing. You know, I'll be doing this for the rest of my life, and my goals have really shifted throughout this whole trading thing. I've really kind of shifted more towards building and helping people. Like Bob Proctor used to say, you know, the greater the service, the greater the reward. So I really take that to heart. And my goal for my personal self is to make $10,000 a month US.
Nice.
My goal for my team is to retire my team by the end of this year. And, you know, our goal for myself and my family is, you know, I want to retire my dad because he's learning trading as well, and me and my wife as well. So that's the goal. We won't stop until it happens. And I just want to thank my team again for supporting me and sticking through the tough times. And yeah, and that's pretty much it.
I love that your goals included the people that you work with. That really shows your heart. I appreciate you, Zane. Thank you so much for this. Guy, Zane said something really crazy. He said, literally the world around us. And I need you to know, like, this is not a prospecting call, right? You guys are already in. I don't have to tell you anything because to get you in. This is not something I would say on a prospecting call. The world is how we are seeing the world is changing. None of us have ever lived through something like this before. How we are seeing the world is changing all around us. And we somehow found ourselves in a safe place. Not because I'm so amazing, Randy's so amazing. No, it's grace. Like, for real. I throw my hands up all the time. I look at my husband and I go, how was our timing so impeccable? Because it wasn't us. That's why. So I'm going to shift just a quick second, or we're actually first, let me introduce this P600, and then I'm going to shift this over to my brother, Nafis Khan, our Chairman 10. He's going to help me introduce some of these Platinum 600s moving into Platinum 1000s. Guys, remember, at the end of Platinum 600, we are going to celebrate, okay? You guys, you understand the power of praise will make the walls of Jericho fall down. So I need you to really get excited with me when we're finished with the P600s. But I'm going to have my brother, my fellow chairman, seriously, this guy has become family to us. Okay, his mama made me eggplant, and that's it. I'm in the family now for life. You feed me, I don't go anywhere. And I've been able to see his heart. I've been able to see his vision. I've been on the phone with him at 1 a.m., 2 a.m., talking about literally other people's stories and how are we going to make it possible for them. And just sitting on the phone with him late at night, sitting on the phone with him and Randy, and us literally just talking about what's possible for these beautiful people that we've been blessed to lead. And so I know where his heart is. I know where his vision is. Yes, he wants to be the highest paid network marketer in the world. He also wants to make more millionaires than anyone he's ever met. And I love that vision. I love that mission that's very deep inside of him. He's the real deal, y'all. No favors, no requests, just wants to get to work and work this comp plan and help bring a lot of people with him. Mr. Canada.
My brother, let's go.
The first real chairman out of Canada. I don't know what you heard, but this is the first real chairman out of Canada, for real. You can quote me on that. Mr. Nafis Khan, will you please help me and introduce our next P600, the beautiful, beautiful Rebecca?
Yes, I can, my chairwoman. And Randy, I just want to give a shout out, man. This idea, when you came up with this idea, man, I love the idea. And you guys, how you guys feeling? If you guys are loving this call, show some love in the chat box. Put a 22222. I think this is the best thing in this time of need, that we are all coming together. We're socially separated, but we have found a way to come together that is truly inspiring. I mean, I'm sitting here, you guys, I am lost at words. I feel like I'm brand new all over again. I'm enjoying hearing all the success stories, you guys. Man, some of you guys' stories have touched me so much right now, you guys. This is what we need. This is exactly what we need at this time, in this day, in this hour, more than ever. So I cannot say enough to all you guys for doing this. And I want you to know, you know, this success here is truly, you guys, not each individual that we're recognizing, but the fact that these people have inspired and helped so many people as a team. You know, this is recognition of leadership, but those people are being recognized and praised because of the people they've helped. And this is just truly all of us working together. I mean, I cannot even get into this even further, but I'll just say one thing, you guys. They say money doesn't grow on trees. My answer to that is it's because you're planting the wrong seeds. You will need to be planting the right seeds to get your money to grow on trees, you guys, because that's the only thing that you can do to get that money right now. You got to be planting seeds, and everybody you talk to, it's a seed you're planting. They say no now. That means you're going to water them later. They're going to grow later. You plant that seed now, it's going to grow later. You're going to plant that seed now, and all of a sudden you got a beanstalk. You got yourself a beanstalk that just rises through that roof, goes through it, takes you right to the whole moon. And you don't know who that beanstalk is, you guys. You guys are literally planting seed after seed after seed after seed of hope, of prayer, of an answer, a solution, a problem being solved. I mean, you guys, I can go on and on and on, but let's get into this right away, you guys. We gotta wrap this up, and we'll end it off in a big note, because I know Randy and Wanda and myself really want to just give back and recognize all you guys and have you guys celebrate your life and your success. So let's get into this right away, you guys. Next up, we got Rebecca Kowalski. You guys, she has been a phenomenal leader in the program. Truly, you guys, and I'm going to let her go ahead and tell you her story, but I'll tell you this much, you guys. She's somebody that is leading the way with chairman leadership. You know, she beats my ass on a lot of things here to make sure that we go and we work hard at rising the bar. And you know, you're in a good team when the people in the team always think about the team. They think about growing the team. They're always thinking about, no matter if you're 2 and 3, no matter if you haven't referred somebody, but if you were a team player, do you think that the culture that you provide, that effort and energy you provide, that extra work ethic you're doing behind the scenes is not going to go unnoticed? No, it goes noticed, you guys. And guess what happens? Not only do the people of the team notice it, but people that are watching you notice it. And Rebecca's a great example, you guys, because she went from literally 0 to now she's almost platinum 1,000. So you guys, I want you guys to go ahead and hear from Rebecca. Rebecca, are you there?
Hey, yes, I am. Thank you so much. Awesome. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Randy and Wanda, for being able to put this call on today. Just to share a little bit briefly about my story, I'll keep it short and quick. I also got to give my thanks back to Miss Nellie Smith. If it wasn't for Nellie Smith, I wouldn't have been able to be here today. And I'm just so honestly, truly grateful and humbled to be a part of this community and a part of this family. It's so much more than the ranks. It's so much more than, you know, the trading and the platform. It's honestly all about everyone coming together and everyone having the same goals and having the same vision. And so with that, I'm just so blessed to be able to, you know, elevate and inspire one another and to grow together, because without this company, you know, I don't know where I would be right now, to be honest with you. So I'm so grateful. I've introduced amazing people to the Academy that have been with me since day one, such as Jessica and Antoine, for example. And, you know, without these guys on my team as well, we've all really helped each other to prosper and to help one another grow. And I'm so excited for all the new friendships. I was actually telling Jessica before that I never had anyone to travel with. And ever since this company has been brought to my attention last year, I've now traveled to 2 countries that I've never traveled to before. So truly a family, and I'm excited to grow with you guys more. 2 of my goals that I'll just end off with, I really want to put the focus on helping my team to reach their goals and help them get to chairman by end of this year. So that's my goal. We got to shift the focus. It's not about us anymore. It's about helping everyone lift each other up. So thank you so much, everyone. Let's see you guys continue to grow from here. Love you all.
Wow, you guys can see why Rebecca is in high gear. She's shifted her mind, her focus. You guys, this is all she does. She, I make fun of her. She's a realtor. I say, you're not going back to real estate after this. Nope, there's no reason. Real estate ain't the same. You do not want to be selling those COVID virus houses. You want to be doing trading. You want everybody trading all day, every day, you guys. This is where it's at. So, guys, let's move on. You guys, we've got Tira, is that Tira Williams?
Tezra Williams.
Tezra, okay, Tezra Williams, you guys. If I'm Ohio, Tezra, are you there? Can you hear me, sweetheart?
I am. I'm on the line. How are you?
I'm doing amazing. Please tell us how you got introduced. And I apologize about your name. I can relate to that because everybody kills my name, okay? But tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from? What do you do? Who introduced you? Okay.
Oh.
Why and what's your goal? Okay. And I'll remind you if we talk if you need to, but go ahead.
Okay, my name is Tezra Williams. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. And first, I want to thank God for being a part of this amazing community. And there's some great, great leaders on the line that helped me along the way. I mean, Randy, Wanda, Andre, you guys are amazing. And there's so many other amazing leaders that have helped me that's on the line. I want to thank Levester Johnson for bringing me on board with this amazing thing. The one thing that I do, I set a goal each day to call and contact at least 10 people that I know, show them the video, talk to them, let them know, this is something that can change your life. Each one teach one, this knowledge that you can't learn in college, and how, it can change your life to be financially free. So that's one of my goals is to be chairman. Me and my team will be chairman and master traders in this company. It will happen. So I'm blessed.
Wow. Guys, I cannot tell you what that woman just said. To me, that was like the most powerful thing. She said she makes a goal each day to talk to 10 people a day, no matter what. That is servant leadership beyond servant leadership. That means she believes in what she's doing so much that she doesn't care what anybody else around there is. She wants to let them know what she's doing, where the blessing's at, where to find her, where to go, and that she can either come make money or not. That attitude is chairman attitude. You are chairwoman in the making. I am excited to watch your story grow.
Thank you.
God bless you. God bless you so much.
You too.
Shout out to Levi for everybody. Shout out for everybody that's helping you and your team. And again, thank you for so much you do. Now, guys, I'm excited about this because this gentleman right here, I just heard about this in the last 24, 48 hours. Mr. Chris Locke, are you there? Chris, are you on the call? I hope you are. If not, you guys, I'll just quickly mention, Chris, if you're on, come on, unmute yourself and go ahead and interrupt me. Feel free to do this. But you guys, I'll tell you this much. There's been a brand new wave coming. This wave has started in the last 2-3 weeks. This wave is like a tsunami wave. And Chris is a part of that wave. He is a person that has come into the academy. And, man, he hit Platinum 600 so fast, I didn't even get a chance to know who he was when he came in. He literally signed up, hit it, and then that's how I got introduced to him. And that's when I was like, damn, this wave is so fast. These guys are surfing through it, and it's all thanks to you guys, the leadership that's coming from this group. I take no ownership of this whatsoever. I know the people he's working with truly are the next wave of leadership, you guys. So you guys, shout out to Chris. I know you weren't on this, man, but we celebrate you guys. We appreciate you so much. We hope to hear from you soon. Now, this gentleman, you guys, I'm super excited about. Again, you guys, what we doing? You guys, these crazy Canadians, you guys, we live in igloos. We got hockey sticks all day long. We on skies. We eating salmon and maple syrup all day. What are you guys doing, man? That's all we survive off of out here. And so we hungry. And so, guys, all jokes aside, I just want to say, there are people that you're going to meet in your journey that truly, truly, truly will not only become brothers to you, but they will consistently inspire you every single day. And Richard D'Souza, you guys, is one of the people that when I met, man, I could tell you that this gentleman has been through so much. When he told me his story, and when he told me about that he was looking for this, he said, I've been looking for this. I am going to crush this, Nafis. And this is a gentleman who was telling me about his life, his story. And I'm like, wow, Richard, you're going to change people's lives. And he's not only been able to do this, you guys, he's taken what we've done here at the Academy and broadcasted it on his YouTube channel of Rich Live TV, which over 20,000 people are constantly learning about what we're doing and how Richard is helping lead the way. So Richard, my brother, are you there?
I'm here, buddy. How you doing, man?
Oh, we love you, Rich. I'm doing great, man. I can't wait for everybody hear about your story. So Rich, please let everybody know more about yourself, man. Share with us with a few minutes real quick about who you are, how this all came about, and where you're going with it.
Okay, great. Yeah, so I started this in November. Nafeez actually introduced me to this with the help of Callie and Anil, who brought me into the business. And I've had help from everybody. It's been an amazing journey. I remember when I started, we sat down, we had breakfast, and I put up my credit card. I said, I'm not going to do anything for a month. I don't know if you remember this, but I was selling my house. I'm like, I'm not going to do anything for a month, but after that, we'll go hard. So I started in November, but I didn't even touch anything until December. Then I started the trading. I love the trading. I love the mentorship. I love the leadership and support I was getting. And then I said, okay, I'm going to start building. So started building in January. We're almost platinum 1,000. Like, I'm pushing so hard. I'm like 2 people away right now. So we're literally live streaming right now on YouTube. I've been doing interviews with our members live on YouTube. And in the last 24 hours, I got 10 emails of people that wanted to join. One of them have signed. So I'm pushing for that platinum 1,000 so hard. And you know what? I'm a single dad. I've been through ups and downs in my life. I've made money. I've lost money. I've been through a lot of ups and downs. But the one thing I loved about this company is the support system. I've never seen anything like it. I've been a part of a lot of support systems, but I've never really truly seen anything like this, where it's like, it's a Saturday, usually nothing's happening, and here we are, right? Like, we're all here. Like, 126 people are here on a Saturday. Like, this is what makes, for me, this company unique. I think that the support system, the consistent coaching, the live trading, and guys, I've been on YouTube for 3 years talking about stocks. So my entire community, which is 24,000 strong on YouTube, they all trading stocks every day. So I said to Nafeez when we started, I was like, you just gotta help me plug these people in. And we gotta start creating success stories. So my goal right now is I wanna be a chairman 10. I said that from day one. I want 10 grand a month residual. And I wanna help my people grow and really expand, because our team is growing weird. Everybody's on my team. So I really wanna challenge my guys to start to grow, you know, and work with them to help them get to platinum 600, platinum 1,000, and see them rank. So that's really what my goal is. And I want to work with you guys. I don't care where you are in the world. Come on my show. Let's trade. Let's talk about the Academy. Let's do testimonials. And I want to work with you, and I want to help you because you guys are helping me. So thank you for the opportunity. I'm just excited to be a part of this. I remember being a part of these calls when I was a new guy. I'm still considering myself a new guy. I'm almost a platinum 1,000. It's wild, guys. This company is wild. So thank you for the opportunity, Nafeez. Thank you, everybody, for all your support. If I didn't mention someone's name, it's not because you haven't helped me. Rebecca's been amazing. Nellie's been amazing. So many people that have helped me along the way. So thank you. And I just want to see everybody hit their goals. And I appreciate everything that this Academy has given us, all the opportunities.
Richard, thank you so much for jumping on, you guys. I want to say one thing about Richard, you guys, because this really is a testament to his leadership. He's on the cuff of hitting platinum 1,000, and he did it 100% himself. That means he has signed up all 30 students himself. Not one person in his organization has referred one person. Guys, we sign up people every day expecting them to go do something. That is not leadership. Leadership, that is trying to be a boss. Leadership is when you are willing to do the work. He has put his whole team set up for trading, success, and a residual income that they can come take advantage of by making a decision to join Rich Live TV. This is incredible, you guys. The type of leadership that this is producing, this kind of call is producing. These are the stories you need to hear. Some of us get all hung up when we sign up 2 or 3 people and one person quits. This is Richard. Richard will steamroll. You put all 500 people in. He said, Nafeez, if I got to put all 500 people in, I'm happy. He's like, that would be what I would love to do. And I know him. What that does, you guys, is that, like I said, it plants seeds that become into giants. And those people you attract, he's going to attract guys that come in and put 30 sales in himself. Because they're going to say, Richard, if you did it, I'll do what you did. You're my leader. I'm going to follow you. I'm going to do what you do. So, guys, I want to give you that shout because, again, so many times we're expecting from others, but we're not looking at the person we should be expecting it from first. That's you. You first, then everybody else. You're supposed to help people. You know, we talk about that. We talk about it all the time. But, guys, let me keep going on. You guys, moving on. We've got Miss Callie Jensen, Platinum 600. Okay, I'll tell you this much. Callie and her partner, Anil, I mean, you know, woman power. If you guys are ladies on this call, I want to see who you are. If you're a lady on this call, push 777 in the chat box. 777 chat box if you're a lady on this call. Ladies, this is your time. You guys are rising. You guys are changing the game. I mean, you are the most powerful creature in humanity. And now to say that you guys are traders and business entrepreneurs, I mean, damn, man, it's hard to be a guy today and ask you to date because I wouldn't want to ask you guys to date. I'd have to rank up at least 2-3 ranks before I even come to you and ask you how you doing, girl, because you guys are just changing the game. Man, women, are you guys gonna ever stop? Man. But anyways, guys, I want you guys to hear from Callie Jensen, you guys. A great friend of mine, amazing leader. I'm going to let her tell you guys her story. So, Callie, you there?
Hey, guys. I'm so
Callie.
excited to be here. You know, it wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for all of the team, Rebecca and Nelly, for introducing me. I know I've been in a few different things, so I'm grateful that I actually was open to looking at the information. You know, I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't helping other people. The most important thing for me and what I've said in my own goals is to make sure everybody is in the education for free. So my goal with my team is to make sure everybody gets their 2 for free. And I just keep passing it down the line, you know. This program is so powerful. And if we don't share it, we have a moral responsibility to share what we know. And if you're part of this company and you are not sharing this with your friends and your family and the people that you love, then don't hold it back. Don't hold it back. Right now, everybody needs this. Everybody deserves to eat in a time like this. And, you know, it's great to have other leaders on the team as well. We have Noelle and Richard and as well as Anil that are all serving their leaders and helping their team hit their ranks. And, you know, the reason why I was looking for something like this is because I was running a woman empowerment group, and I was looking for a platform like this to take to my women, to take to my people. I have so many friends that are single moms that don't know how they're going to feed their kids. This is the information that they need to hear, you guys. This is the information that they need to share. And I'm not going to stop. I actually was part of another company and removed my name off of the position so I can share freely about this information. So I'm ready to go. And my biggest goal in this is to retire my mother, and she's on this call as well, and she's learning to trade, and she's part of our study group that we created for our team. And you know what? I promised her I would retire her one day, and it's coming really soon. So I love you guys. Thank you all so much. And I just wanted to give a shout out to Anil for him and his mentorship and helping push me through this, because you know what? I was hiding out for a while, but I'm stepping into my power right now, guys. And I recommend everybody don't hide out. This needs to be shared with the world.
100%. Callie, thank you so much for what you do. Let's move on, you guys, to the next one. You guys, go ahead.
I know this was last minute as we were putting this together, so I do want to bring on one other leader before we go to the Platinum 1000s. As you know, we are major over in Kenya, and we didn't have any Kenya flags, but we actually did. We were just trying to get everything together. This is our very first monthly recognition, so we're going to make sure that we don't leave anybody out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring one of the top Kenyan leaders on to introduce all of his folks. He has some P150s and some P600s that have hit ranks over the past month or so. So I'm going to let him just introduce them, but we will be introducing them officially on our next call. But I want to ensure that they don't miss out on being recognized on this call. So Mr. Bernard Carruthers, he's a P5000 out of Kenya. He was one of the first to actually enroll in the system over there, and he just took this thing and lit on fire. And from that came thousands of folks that have been a part of this now. So I would love to bring you on, Mr. Bernard Carruthers. Go ahead and unmute yourself and then go ahead and take over the call and introduce your folks.
Well, good, good, good. Thank you.
Hey,
Thank you very
hey.
much, Andy. Hope you can all hear me loud and clear.
Yeah, I got you loud and clear.
Fantastic. Yeah, so thank you very much to our chairmans, Randy Webb, Chairman 25, also Chairman 25, Wanda Webb, and also Chairman 10, Nafis, all the way from Canada. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Thank you. We recognize you for all that you do for this team. Thank you so much. And for everyone who's been recognized, congratulations for ranking up. We believe that you've all made your first step to getting into, of course, the first steps of becoming chairman in IM. So, Randy, I hope you can hear me loud and clear.
Yes, I can.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you. So, what I would like to do is to get some of the rank ups that have come from Kenya in the last, since January this year up to now. We've had quite a number, and I hope you'll all bear with me, but I'll go through the list. In the beginning, we've got some P150s. We've got Jacinta. I believe Jacinta is on the call. Jacinta, if you're on the call, I hope you can be able to unmute yourself and just tell us how it's been. And this is just going to be in 45 seconds. Please, Jacinta, are you able to unmute yourself, Jacinta?
Yes,
Jacinta?
I can.
Fantastic. Yes, Jacinta.
Yes. It's been amazing. I've learned a lot, and my goal is to become Chairman 5,000.
Nice. Fantastic. So Jacinta is going all the way. And by the way, Jacinta has a full-time job, and she joined on the 15th of January. And I think within less than a week, she was able to actually attain the rank of Platinum 150. We also have got a P600. And this is a gentleman that I respect so much. I only got to meet him on the 15th of January this year. He's become one of my closest friends. He's also my neighbor. We've come with him to my house and hung out a bit. And this is my buddy, Tomas. Tomas, are you there? Tomas Nyakiamo, P600.
Yes, I am here, Mr. Kiraithe. Thank you so much. First and foremost, I want to thank all the chairmen on the call. You have amazing energy. Congratulations. And all the ranks that are up in here. We started this journey on the 15th together with Jacinta. And what I can say is we've been learning. The journey has been good. Earning money from your phone, that is super awesome. And our goal is to just help as many people as possible to get this information and hit our goal that we have to help 5,000 families do the same thing within the next 6 months. So thank you so, so much. Kenya, yeah, I can see Canadians on the call. Kenya, we're about to blow this thing out of the park and the water. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Let's go.
Tomas. We also have got another P150. We've got Florence Wanyonyi. Florence Wanyonyi, are you on the call?
Wow. Hi, everyone. It's such an honor to be on this call tonight. Thank you so much to our leaders. And above all, great shout out to my friends in Kenya. And thank you for introducing us to IM Academy. We are blessed. I am so blessed. I'm grateful for my rank 150, P150, but looking forward to hit the next great big ranks and also to earn money with the trading platform. So thank you, BK. Thank you for being a great leader to us here in Kenya.
Asante sana. Thank you very much, Flo. Flo, I also got to meet her just in January this year, and she's one of the leaders, I believe, who is coming up very well. And she was one of the very bold people in this, that team that started on the 15th of January to actually start trading. So Flo, congratulations, and I believe you're going to make it far beyond Chairman 500. So we also have got Mercy. Mercy is a Platinum 600. Mercy Mercy, I hope you're on the call. Mercy? Yes, Mercy.
Hi, Kiraide.
Hi, Mercy.
Hi, thank you so much. I'm super excited to be here today on this call. I'm Mercy from Kenya, P600. And for sure, this is so amazing. I want to thank all the chairmen, all the leaders in this group who are helping us to grow this big. Let me say we are here to build. We are here to help so many people. Kenya is on fire. Thank you so much.
Are you still there, Bernard?
Are you there?
I'm still here. I don't know if Mercy, I think we lost Mercy. I'm
Okay,
so
yes.
sorry about that. Yes, Mercy?
Hi everyone.
We lost you, Mercy. Okay, I think Mercy has got they're in a very good connection. Mercy also is our in-house pastor, has built a very big team. And by the way, Mercy is just about to hit P1000 any moment now. And also I've got another Mercy also who is a P600. Mercy, are you on the call as well? Mercy? Okay, I'm not so sure if she's on the call, but if you're there, you let me know. Mercy? Okay, I'm not so sure if we'll get Mercy now, but thank you very much. Then we're going to move to the next recognition with, I'm not so sure. I'm actually trying to get this right. I'm sorry. Margaret, Maggie, and Sam. Maggie and Sam are also P600s. Maggie and Sam, they joined on the 15th of January of this year. Maggie, are you there? Okay. I seem not to get, Okay.
Hello. Hi, Bernard. Can you hear me?
Yes. Oh, Sam. Good one. Welcome, Sam. Sam, are you still there?
Wow. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Yeah, we're here with Margaret. Yes. Can you hear? Can you get me?
Loud and clear. Loud and clear, Sam.
I think we have a poor connection, but for those who are hearing. Oh, great. Thank you. So the opportunity has been wonderful. We are here with Margaret. And yeah, this is something that is quite new and I would say timely. As we all know, the world is at a standstill right now. People cannot move. Things are not working. But as we always say, home-based and internet-based businesses never sleep. So once the internet is on, you can still be able to connect to the academy, connect to these great leaders, connect with the educators, and they're able to teach you step by step the live trading, understanding Forex. I mean, to the basics of what is a pipe, what is a pip and a pipette. So it's a journey that we are going through, and we really hope and pray that before the end of this year, we are able to bring on board as many people as possible. So thank you so much, all the chairmen, the leadership here in Kenya, Bernard, Simon, and everybody. We thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you, Sam.
Okay, thank you very much, Sam. We also have P600 Florence Mwiti. I believe Florence is on the call somewhere. Florence Mwiti. Flo, are you on the call? Okay, just in case we are not able to get Florence on the call, it's okay. Yes, Flo? Flo, are you on the call?
No, that wasn't her. She may be on. I see an FW, but I don't think they're on.
No problem. But I believe we've got Zach and Faith. Zach, by the way, is one of the guys who really
Yes.
inspires all of us. Yes. Zach, Zach is going to tell you his
Yes, yes,
story.
BK, I can hear.
Fantastic, Zach. Welcome.
Thank you a lot, BK. I am here with Faith. Faith, you can say hi.
Hi.
Hi, Faith.
And so grateful to be on this call. Thank you a lot to our chairman, and thank you for the great job you're doing to educate some of us who are just down here trying to grow and make it in this business too, like you and others. So thank you again also for the great leaders here in Kenya, BK and even Simon Degwa. We are very proud of you. So like said, my name is Zach. I work also with my wife, Faith. We got into this on January the 15th, learned for just some time, and then started trading on February. Since then to date, we've really enjoyed being able to introduce some people. Now we are P150, just about to hit P600, and also loving the trading, especially now that we are asked to remain at home. I'm also grateful because this can be done by anyone, especially considering the fact that I'm blessed to be the only totally blind, I think, on this call. So I trust everybody else can do it. Thank you again. We are waiting for you, Randy, to still come see how Kenya is popping out.
Yes, I'll be
Better
there
than anywhere
again.
else.
I'm ready.
Believe.
Okay. Great, man. This is awesome. Thank you very much, Zach and Faith. You guys are doing good. And you know what? You are an inspiration to all of us. And we know if you guys can do it, there's no reason why we should not also be able to succeed in this business. And now I also want to introduce a very good business partner. This gentleman, we've been talking with him since last year, but on the 13th, or was it 14th of January this year, we got to meet, had a discussion. Randy had also an opportunity to meet this guy. He's got a big vision. This gentleman, I have no doubt, is going to actually be a Chairman 100 in the course of this year very shortly, and is going to tell you about it. And this is Mr. Simon Degwa. Are you on the call?
Let's go, Simon.
Hey.
Yes,
Simon.
yes, I'm on the call. Number one, I really want to thank God for this wonderful opportunity. And number two, I really want to appreciate all the chairmen, starting with my own chairman 1000, Landy, and your wife. We can't forget the day that you came and you graced this company or location in our home. And number three, I can't forget my sponsor, the person who have been on my case like close to a year. That is my niece, Anne Shilu. She's been talking to me and telling me, Simon, you need to look at what we are doing. And of course, the main reason I'm here is because of some people we were in another company. And when I looked at what they were doing in IM, I was like, this is where our people should be. And number four, I really want to appreciate the Team Kenya, for making the decision on 15th to partner with IM Academy. And we say decisions determine destination. And we are focused on one thing, to free our people from the shackles of poverty. And we have an able team, able leadership. We are following BK all the way to Chairman 100. In fact, we said, like May, I took off leave of absence for the next 6 months, because I believe by that time we will have more than 5,000 families in IM. So our goal right now for the next 2-3 months is to hit Chairman 100, which I know by the power of the Almighty, it is done. Thank you so much. And this is very, very encouraging, and especially when you recognize the small wins and we feel right now we are on top of the world. Thank you, Randy. We can't wait. We can't wait. We are really looking forward for your coming home, and you and your wife. We can't wait. We really highly expect you here. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much,
Okay.
Simon. Huge congratulations, man. Keep crushing it.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my buddy Simon. There's no doubt that you're actually going to be chairman 100 shortly. And Randy, with your permission, kindly, I would like to also recognize just two leaders who are on this call who are very key to the growth of what's happening in Kenya. And I would like to start with Shiro. Shiro is actually the one who introduced this team that just spoke. And she's a P1000 going for P2000 shortly. Shiro, are you on this call? Shiro?
Hey everyone, how are you? Lots of love from Kenya. Yes, I'm on the call. I would want to appreciate all the chairmans on this call. I would also want to appreciate BK, our exemplary leader, one of the most patient people that I know. He's always coaching us, he's always cheering us. Thank you, Bernard. Thank you to, of course, Uncle Megwe for of course, saying yes to I Am. I can only see Chairman 500 in the vision. Thank you so much, guys. We are on fire. We are going to pop the next 5 chairmen in Kenya, and we are going to impact over 30,000 lives in Kenya. Amen, amen, amen. Thank you.
Let's go.
Thank you very much. And also, I would like also to recognize one of our P2000 as well. She's one of the people who joined this in the beginning, just like Shiro. And she's one of the best traders. For those who've been taking traders for Miss Fierce in, Vibrata, then this is her, Miss Fierce, Lilian Okado, P2000.
Hi everyone, thanks Bernard. Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear. Yeah.
Okay. So thank you once again. Recognized and called to speak, but I just want to say thank you to the leadership in Kenya. I mean, more specifically Bernard, who introduced me to the academy. Without that, I would not be here. And I mean, I'm so excited about I Am Academy. Every single day, I just look at where I'm going to be in a couple of years and where the team is going to be. And, you know, the whole support, the way we've been working as a team, and just up to where I've reached to a level where I'm able to trade. For me, this has been a dream. I mean, when I say a dream, it's a dream because I didn't know how to trade. I didn't even think I would know how to trade. But here I am, and, you know, just helping the people in Kenya to trade and make money. It's so humbling for me. And I'm really praying for everyone, all the leaders, that all our dreams may just come true, and rooting for all of us to get to Chairman 100. That's our initial goalpost. Yes, Chairman 10, but Chairman 100 is where we all want to get to. And I just want to encourage everyone on the call, whether you're Platinum 150, 600, it doesn't matter, guys. The sky is not a limit for us. We can get there. We just need to keep on doing what we are doing every single day. For me, what has worked is consistency, consistency, consistency. Even when I don't see the results that I want, I'm always there every day talking to people about the academy, going into the markets to trade, and just, you know, just doing what I need to do to get to where I want to get to. So thank you, guys. Thank you, Randy and Wanda, for your amazing leadership. I'm always on your calls. And because of you guys, I am who I am today, and I don't take it for granted. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, Randy, for giving us the opportunity as Team Kenya to actually speak to everyone. And probably as we close this, I would like to, just leave you guys with this quote by one of our best mentors in the world, and this is Bob Proctor. And, you know, he said, faith and fear both demand you believe in something you cannot see. You choose. Are you going to go for faith, believing that you'll get to Chairman 500, or are you going to go for fear, thinking, you know what, maybe network marketing was made for Randy Webb, maybe Nafis Khan and all the others and all. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for the opportunity. Thank you, Randy. Thank you, Wanda. Thank you, Chairman Nafis. And we look forward to seeing you guys at the top. Thank you very much.
Let's go. I know what's happening. Well,
Team Kenya, we love you. We praise with you. I know listen, Team Kenya is a little different, you guys. If you ever get in a room with them and you get an opportunity to praise, it's gonna be a party. So I need
for sure.
The very first time in Kenya for a training event, we started 2 hours late because there were over 800 people outside wrapped around the building. They were literally looking in through the windows, and we started late. And I looked at Bernard and I'm like, Bernard, we're late. And he looked at me and he says, not a problem. And he put on some church music, okay? He put on church music, and for 2 hours, while we waited to find out how to squeeze 800 extra people in a building, all we did was praise and worship. And I remember taking my phone out and going live, and at one point just having to put it down because I was so overwhelmed with how I went to a training event for business, y'all, and we ended up in a praise party. People from everywhere, from all different tribes coming to squeeze in. That's what Team Kenya does. And I feel like what we just did was walk around the walls of Jericho 7 times in a spirit of praise for all of my brothers and sisters in Kenya. And I'm so excited that the walls of chairman are falling down, that the walls of Forex traders are falling down, and that you guys have found a way. I love you. You inspire me. I am motivated by you every single day. Where else in the world does a single mother from Kenya like Lily have the same opportunity as a man from Canada? Where in the world?
We love you, one. We love you so much. Yes. Thank you.
Yes. Well, we have one more person I want to recognize. Folks, understand this is next month will be much faster. Okay, we're trying to get everybody in there. We want to make sure we don't leave no one behind. I know that we have a Platinum 150 that I did, Miss Cindy Leader, and just want you to be real quick. If you're on here, I seen that you're on here. If you can just state what you do and why you love IM, and then we're going to celebrate you all. Miss Cindy Leader.
Hey, Randy, thank you so much. Hi, Wanda, Miguel. Cindy Leader from Boston, Mass. And so thrilled at my progress, loving how IM has changed my life. And now I just speak of it and people talk about my energy. And man, I got people waiting in the wings and I just can't wait to share. And given the time of everything that's happening, I just feel blessed. I was a teacher. I quit my teaching job to become an editor.
Oh my God.
I literally just stumbled into IM and Miguel, and man, I am so lucky. I'm so lucky to be on this legacy team.
Thank you so much, Cindy. We are blessed to have you. And I know I've seen your back office, so I know that the next call you will probably be a Platinum 600 or Platinum 1000. So we're excited to celebrate you. So folks, that is our rank of Platinum 600s. We had some P2000s out of Kenya in there as well too. Everyone, I'm going to unmute the lines. I want you to scream
we got one more.
From your home, and let's celebrate this organization. Let's celebrate these.
Yo, congrats, guys. I'm really happy to be part of the
Nice. All right, so we're gonna move on, and we're gonna speed up a little bit, but I'm gonna bring my good friend, my best friend, Mr. Nafeez Khan. I'm just so grateful for this organization, man. Canada on fire. I believe Canada is definitely that staple team that has really created some massive momentum, man. And I'll tell you that there's a lot of major leaders that are about to blow up over the next several months. So I want to bring my buddy back, Mr. Chairman. I don't even want to say Chairman anymore, by the way, folks. He's about to hit Chairman 25, okay? So you have Mr. Chairman 25 loaded, Mr. Nafeez Khan will bring him back up to introduce our Platinum 1000s. And you know what? This couple right here as well, I'll bring them up. But I'll let Nafeez introduce the next Platinum 1000 all the way to 2000s. Levester and Levi Johnson. Levi and Levette Johnson out of Ohio, out of Akron, Ohio. If you're on the call, definitely unmute. We want to hear your story here. Let me see if you guys are there.
Yeah, Randy, let me jump in there before we go and get Levi and Levester in there. We got one last person for Platinum 600. I don't want to leave you.
Gotcha. Go ahead.
Right before we go into our big Platinum 1000s, you guys, it's about to get into some serious leadership here. But I just want to invite and have speak Noel Waldron, you guys, a gentleman that, truly has actually, changed the game for Canada. The reason why we've had so much success is, guys, we're constantly growing, and leadership is a key element to the growth. So attracting leaders and being a leader is a huge aspect. So you guys, it's 3 stages. One, you got to find out about the game. Then you got to play the game. Then you could change the game. And Noel is a gentleman that has come to this organization, this community, this Legacy Worldwide team. And man, he is a game changer. Noel, where are you at, my brother?
I'm right here. And a true pleasure to be here with everybody. Congrats to everybody who has succeeded. And well, everybody's succeeding just by being here, because you're learning, you're growing, you're taking things in your life to the next level, and you're paying it forward by sharing that knowledge, that wisdom, that education with people from all over the world. I'll be brief. First, I want to give a big shout out to my mom, I guess, who's really been working with me really hard, and she's trading. She actually just got Platinum 150, and to Stephanie as well, who got Platinum 150 as well. I want to recognize them for great work. I am a performance coach. I coach people on how to monetize their passions and beat procrastination, increase their incomes. And I've been doing it for the last 9 years. Actually, we're celebrating 10 years in September. And I had a big plan for this year. My plan was, because we've got our online training programs that have just come online, I was getting ready to start touring and getting on with the stages and sharing the stages with people like Tony Robbins and the like. There's major convention companies that have tours throughout the United States. They've got them throughout Australia. I just about to get ready to do that. And of course, we got hit with this whole COVID thing. And so my entire game plan for the rest of the year completely changed overnight, just like many of you who are on this call. And, I'm very grateful that the timing, Wanda talks about the timing, other people talked about the timing and finding out about this. I'd actually heard about this organization, I Am Mastery Academy, about a couple of years back. And then I had actually paid for somebody to take a membership to try it out, because I was busy doing other stuff. And we weren't seeing the results that we wanted to see. And so I canceled the account. So I kind of had written off the whole idea. One of the things that I come to learn, though, is that sometimes you're fortunate by whom brings you into something, because every organization is based on people, and all different people function differently. Well, my buddy Anil, he said, you have to meet this guy in the feeds. You got to talk to this guy in the feeds. And I was like, bro, I've already seen this stuff, man. Like, I'm good. Like, it's more about just getting people into something than it is about actually getting people to learn how to trade. And he says, no, it's different. We do things different. Like, you gotta just trust me. So out of respect for him, I took the meeting with the Nafees, and I got to know him. And as we built a relationship, they invited me out to speak in Vancouver at their convention on mindset to their people back in December in Vancouver. And I saw this guy, Justin Saini, 23 years old, who's a millionaire. Like, he makes 6 figures a month in trading. And he went up to talk, and he started at 19. And I was like, wow. And then when he was talking about, how, like, the principle of it, because he said, part of the problem is that people are more just interested in making money right away as opposed to mastering the skill. And you have to really treat this like university or college. You're not expecting to make a lot of money for a little while. It's going to be about developing skill. I really appreciated, at 23 years old, he was such a mature young man, and seeing the way that he was doing, and I was really, that's when I really got in my spirit. I was like, you know what, this is interesting. And then Nelly and Rebecca, I met with them in Vancouver, and Nelly's a fireball, as we all know, and she's amazing, just a big heart. And her daughter Rebecca, amazing lady. And they connected me with, and they were starting to share about what's been happening and who's trading and what's been going on. And I started getting more intrigued. And then what really did it for me was the introduction to Randy and Wanda. And, and with that introduction, and when Wanda was talking about the fact that, she's teaching her kids how to trade. And I was like, wow, yeah, this is really big, because our kids, 10, 11, 12 years old, 20 years old, 15 years old, 6 years old, they don't have to have the same struggle that we've had, coming up. And that to me is really what kind of really turned on the boosters. And so I called my mom and I called some friends. I said, let's start a study group, because the idea of coming into sort of just learn this thing, me and numbers, me and the math. I'm an investor in real estate. I've made money in crypto. I've made money in these other areas, which has been, by the grace of God, it's been amazing. But I had still this fear of the idea of charts and the graphs, because in high school, I had real problems with that, you know what I mean? And so I was like, man, how the heck am I gonna learn this thing, man? You know, I'm freaking out, you know, because I want it, but part of the side of it's like, can I really do this, you know? And so then I asked Rebecca, I said, would you mind if we had a study group and we formed a study group and people I bring together, because I would learn better as a group and as a team. She was willing. And so we started, you know, back in January doing these things and learning how to trade on my own, and actually place and earn on a trade, like on my own. Again, and thanks to Antoine, bro, you're amazing. And Chef Sean, amazing. Because these are guys who've really paid a price to go in and learn, and they've come back to teach us. And what we found is that recruiting is easy because when you're actually learning something, and what you're learning, you're applying it. And when you start applying something and you're seeing a result, you naturally get enthusiastic about it. Like, it's just natural. Like, nobody has to push you to do that. Like, you get excited. You're like, oh my God, this is working, right? And so I've gone live on my account, and it's something where I have been talking to people, and Randy and I have had these conversations where we understand what's going on in the world with the financial world. And I've been telling people for years, you got to get your financial literacy in order. Like, it's a must. I don't care if you're an entrepreneur or an employee, you've got to become financially literate. Being illiterate from learning how to read is something that we all take seriously. We need to take financial literacy with the same degree of seriousness. And so the long and short of it is this. As we've been going, our group has been coming up along. Our people are actually making money trading, which has been amazing. And by default, because we're sharing it and we're sort of on that whole 2 and free thing as well, we're growing. And it's a wonderful feeling. So I'll just say this as I close out, is this, that like my goal is first to become a 6-figure trader to begin with, you know, to start a 6-figure trader. And, you know, and with the great mentorship that we've got between Antoine, Chef Shot, and the great, Manny that we've been watching also from the Academy. I thank God for Chris Terry. I thank God for what they've done, because really and truly, this is a skill. I agree with all of the sentiments expressed. If we don't share this, we're really you may be part of the reason that somebody never gets their financial situation in order. This is something where it's one of the simplest ways with the support structure that we have to really learn this invaluable skill. And you got to learn a skill. And this is an amazing skill to learn. And so my goal is to do that. And as far as the chairman and those levels, that's really going to come just because we want to help free people. You know what I mean? And that's really the bottom line. It's like, I am deeply concerned, aware. I'm like, if this thing goes for another 2 to 3 months with this whole COVID, we're not talking about recession. We're talking about Great Depression that we're going to be heading into. And it's going to be a really bad situation for a lot of people. And to know that you can reach out to the people that you know. This month, I'm reaching out to all my family, so they're going to be joining the next study group. I got my cousins involved with this. This is not about making the money. Honestly, the money thing for me, it's really, this is about changing lives and helping to save financial lives. That's what this is about for me. You know, and it's something where I'm deeply passionate about it. And I think that if we forget about trying to quote unquote make the money on it, and you just want to try to help some people and save some people's situations who are going to be in a very desperate situation over this next 6 months to a year, we have that real opportunity to do that. And God has blessed us from a timing perspective to be here when we are, and we owe it back to Him to pay it forward and give it back to other people, from my perspective. So that's me, and I'm Wanda, Randy, everybody, all the leadership, Anil, Callie, everybody's Rebecca, Nelly, thank you. That's all I got to say is thank you. And we're going to continue to grow, continue to share, continue to spread the good word, and continue to help people. That's it for me.
You guys, I appreciate you guys. Noel, I appreciate you so much. Very powerful, you guys. As you guys can see, Noel's heart and the why he's creating around his team is what's making his team be so strong. Man, Chairman 500 in the making. Noel can go, he's going all the way with the way that he inspires people, you guys, and the events that we are looking to do over the next course of the period of time. Absolutely amazing. All right, guys, let's go into that Platinum 1000. And I'm excited again because Randy and me both know this gentleman. Man, the heart that this guy has, the story that he has, where he started from and where he's going, you guys, is nowhere near than anything other than the top, because he is a servant leader. He takes care of his people. He's a lead by example person. The strength that this gentleman has, man, it can just change your day in 1 second when you talk to him. So, Levester, are you there, my brother?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am, buddy.
Absolutely.
All right, let's go, bro. Let's let everybody know who you are.
All right, everybody. My name is Levester Johnson. Most people call me Levi. Hey, I'm 52 years young, I tell you that much, and I'm thankful at this point. And I just want to say, give a shout out to my wife, Levette, that's been there with me on every journey that I've been through in my life, and like just as well as a lot of my friends who's been there. So this last year for me has been none other than definitely a journey, and it's been a test of faith. And before I get started, I'd like to read something to everybody because this is all going to put back into what this is all about. It's Luke 22:32. Jesus said he has prayed that your faith fail not. That's very strong for me, I tell you that, because I was diagnosed with cancer last year this time. And I don't smoke, drink, or anything. And when I went to the doctor, because my throat was scratching, he said, you got cancer in your throat. I said, no, you got to check me out again, doc. And at this time, I was 265 pounds. I was a power lifter, benching close to 500 pounds. And I tell you what, life has changed since then. I'm 205 pounds now. And I thank God that I'm alive going through chemo and radiation, because every day I used to wake up and I used to say to myself, God, I just need one more day. And I tell you what, I get sentimental now because some people take life for granted. But right now we have opportunity to impact lives, to share, to help, to be a part of something that's just magnificent. I've been in the multi-level business for probably 30 years. And every business I've been into, which is multi-level marketing, I have definitely shared the opportunity, and I've made it to the top in a lot of them. But one thing that stuck with me when a good friend of mine came to my car lot, Stephen Miller. He came to my car lot. I was in the previous company with him and his wife. And he said, Levi, I got something I want to share with you. And I said, okay, man, because I keep an open mind. And as we all be here, you got to remember this part. Keep an open mind no matter what in life. Don't take things for granted and push things to the side. And I didn't take it for granted, and Steve shared it with me. And when he shared it with me, I had seen it before through my mentor, and which is Randy and Wanda Webb. I've been on the airplane with them, and I've been to the top with them in another company that I ranked up with, and I got an opportunity to ride with them in the airplane, a helicopter, I'm sorry. My wife and I tell you, it was an amazing ride, because when you see other people strive, and they're striving from their heart to impact lives and to share something. And I tell you what, that right there impacted me when I knew Randy was a part of this. And I asked him myself, I said, Randy, what motivated you to move forward to something different? And he said, because I can impact people's lives. It's not lotions and potions. I'm giving people an opportunity for a skill set that they can grow with each day forward, each month forward, each year forward. You only can get sharper at this. And I said, man, I want to get sharper too. And so my buddy Steve came back to my lot, and about 2 months later, because I just opened up a car lot, and I said to myself, I said, you know what? I'm all in with you. Let's go. And I stood out my car lot, and I talked to Randy on the phone. I said, Randy, I'm running with you. But like I said, cancer got in the way. And I went through that for a year straight, not knowing if I was going to be promised another day, but I had that faith and that mustard seed to say, you know what? I'm going to impact lives, and I continue. And Randy came to Akron, Ohio in my car lot, and we impacted lives, and it was growing. And I was going through chemo and radiation, not knowing that I was going to be standing here today and recession-free, just cancer-free. And I just thank God for that. I'm free, and we're ranking up, and it's all about impacting lives. I don't take that lightly, because life is not promised. You have to put forth an effort out there every day, 100%. Take it serious, everybody. I tell you what, look to help somebody else. I don't care if it's giving them a line of education or inspiring them in some kind of way, but you got to move forward in this business. I'm taking it serious, because it's not about the money for me. It's not about the money. I'm already successful. So it's about impacting more lives, because that's what it's all about. How can I pay forward? This is an opportunity that can change lives right now. We're recession-free. So we're not selling lotions and potions, everybody. We're giving everybody a skill that they can take for the rest of their life, that can help somebody else. I'm just telling you, let's do it. It's about helping more people as you can to rank up. Let's help everybody rank up. Let's help everybody learn this skill. And let's go. Let's go. Let's do this, everybody.
Levi.
Yo, let's go.
Whoa,
Let's go.
damn, Levi. Why you gotta drop it so hard like that, man? Oh my God.
Let's get it, baby. Let's get it.
Oh man, you guys, listen, you guys, just God is great. If you guys believe, and I want to say thank you guys for everybody that jumped on the call. If you guys love Levi for sharing that story, drop an 888 in the chat box, you guys. 88888 in the chat box. If Levi right now touched you and inspired you, this is worth being on this call, because you get a chance to hear from people that you may not think need this, and people that right now are taking this opportunity to the next level. Levi, my brother, thank you so much. So much,
yes, sir.
bro. Man,
Let's get it.
you shaking me up. All right, guys. Next up, you guys, I'm going to introduce this young, smart, sharp, hardworking female. You know, I hope she's got a nice, future with a very good-looking, young, sharp guy that, is going to be there all of her life to let her know that he's very lucky to find a chairwoman that he'll be able to retire off of. I mean, she's a great part of my business. She's somebody that I love, the fact that I get to have to override her downline. I mean, I get to work with every single time, every single day. You guys, and that's none other than Miss Aliyah Hassan. Aliyah, are you there?
I'm here.
Please tell everybody about your story.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Nafis. I definitely want to give back to Randy and Wanda and Nafis. Honestly, you guys' leadership is amazing, and I wouldn't be here without you guys. That being said, I got started along this journey alongside Nafis a year ago. We came out of a company, we were completely broke, newly engaged. We didn't know what we were doing. And I said to Nafis when Randy called him up, and I was like, babe, I don't know. We keep hopping network marketing companies. I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know if I'm down to ride. So I said, you know what, babe, you get started first. I'm going to follow you. I knew what his work ethic was like. So he got started, put his head down for 6 months, hit chairman. I'm like, okay, babe, I think I'm ready now. Let me tell you, 2 residuals is better than 1 residual in one household. Nafis Khan is a chairman. I'm a P1000, about to be chairman. And I am truly blessed and honored to have an amazing team. I'm honored to empower females. We need more female boss ladies. Thank you, Wanda Webb, for doing these calls on Sunday. I really, really appreciate you. That's it. That's my story.
I appreciate that, you guys. And I really wanted to just say thank you, guys. Hey, guys, if you want to motivate your spouse, don't share your residual. That's my motivation right there. If you want to motivate your spouse, go out there, don't listen to them, build a residual income, and then just show them the residual check on Friday, you guys.
I don't know about that one.
I'm just joking. I'm joking, you guys. I'm joking. These are all jokes, you guys. These are jokes. But guess what? I'll tell you guys that this was what happens, is that people get inspired, you guys. And again, I knew that my baby girl right there was going to go out there and work with me. She had helped me build all the way to Chairman 10, and I'm here to watch her rise. And, it's so incredible to watch her lead her team, you guys. So, this just shows whether you're doing it as an individual, whether you're doing it as a couple, whether you're doing it as brother, sister, mother, son, mother, father, doesn't matter, you guys. The fact that you can bring these residuals in from your home, share the success together, incredible. And, you're hearing about all these powerful couples, you guys, and they're absolute there. This will inspire you guys to know that you're creating something incredible in your home. And John and Marilyn Miller, you guys, are another great example of that, you guys. And I'm going to go ahead and let them share their story. John and Marilyn, are you guys there?
Hey, yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Go ahead, Marilyn.
Hey, I'm Marilyn Miller from Dalton, Ohio, and I am excited. My husband John and I just reached this new rank, Platinum 1000, just last week, and we are so excited. This company has done so much for us, not only as far as income, but also as just the mindset and the community of people that we share it with. So we are so excited to have this opportunity. One of our friends joined this company, and when I saw what it was doing to their lives, we wanted to know more about it. And one thing that attracted me to the company is that it allows me to work from home. It allows me to spend time at home with my son and still be making that second stream of income. And I've always had a passion to make a difference in people's lives. So for me, it's not so much about just making an extra income as it is about impacting people's lives. And I am so thankful that this company allows me to do that, allows me to impact people's lives, and we are so excited. One thing that got us to where we are today is our goal is to be a chairman, but if we focus on what it takes to be a chairman, it gets a little overwhelming at times. So what we did is we just took one step at a time. When we reached P150, we were like, okay, what does it take to be P600? How many people do we need to enroll? What do we need to do to reach the next level? And before we knew it, we were P600, and the same way it was like, what do we need to do to be P1000? And then just step by step. And I know that by doing that, we are going to be chairman before we know it. So yeah, I'm really, really excited about this company and what it's done for us, and excited to see where it takes us from here. Thank you.
Marilyn, thank you so much for sharing. You guys, that's a huge, huge, huge nugget right there. All right, let's keep it moving, you guys. I want to get through this a little bit quicker. Mr. Rajveer Bains, you guys, a young gentleman, you know, has never, ever, 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 you know, I've seen actually come to this program and has ever had done trading before, didn't know what trading was, didn't have any success prior in direct sales or network marketing, but he came here, you guys, and he believed in the program. And he has truly, like, I've seen this gentleman through this academy become a phenomenal person. You know, when he's around, that smile you see on that picture, you guys, that's what's on his face every single day. We call him Mr. Billionaire Bains. Mr. Rajveer Bains, are you there?
Yo, what's going on, guys? Can you guys see me?
Yeah, we can see you, Raj. What's up, brother?
Awesome. You guys can hear me. Perfect. Okay, my name's Raj. You know, I'm only 23 years old. I'm super excited to be here. I want to give God all the glory first, because, you know, without him, I wouldn't have seen this platform. And secondly, I want to give it up to my mentors, Nafis and Jeevan. You know, when I got started, I didn't know anything about network marketing. Nafis actually taught me since I was the age of 16 all the way up until now about network marketing and how to build it. And then I just I enjoyed it. Why? Because I was able to impact people's lives. In my previous network marketing business, I was able to change people's lives, and I got hooked on it because seeing their success led me to having my own success, you know. And when I was in London just a few weeks ago, I went through like a tragedy. Can't even pronounce the word, okay? But something happened, and I let off the gas pedal. Okay, I was building this thing fast. Like I hit Platinum 1000 in like 3 weeks. I was building this thing fast. Something happened in my life. I left the gas pedal. I slowed down. It was my fault. Okay. In network marketing, speed is your best friend. Okay. The faster you go, the faster you'll hit them ranks, the faster you'll make them bigger.
Yeah, you want pee? Good boy.
You want to mute this person?
Go ahead, Raj.
All right, cool. So yeah, the faster you go in network marketing, the faster you'll hit them ranks, the more money you'll make. But I want to leave this to you guys, okay? We all got two hands, okay? If you guys got two hands, type in 777 right now. Because what I'm going to tell you, this is a thing you guys should look at every single day when you wake up, okay? God gave us two hands, okay? The right hand is for giving. The more you give, the more you shall receive. The more you receive, the more you're going to keep. So if you're giving with your right hand, you're going to be receiving with your left. And when you're receiving with your left, because of the impact you've changed in people's lives and the success they've had, the more money you will keep. Okay, so if you want to get good at trading, I know we teach how to trade within our platform. And if you want to get very good at trading and you want to make a lot of money at trading, I highly suggest, I mean it from the bottom of my heart, you go and change lives. Because if you change lives, you're going to make a lot of money in trading. And you know, me changing people's lives, I'm able to see all that success in trading, and I'm keeping all that money so I could help my family out. Okay, that's the one thing I want to leave you guys with. If you guys want to reach out to me, if you guys want my help, you guys can follow me on Instagram, Billionaire Bains. I'm looking forward to connecting with all you guys. You know, so thank you for this.
All right.
Oh,
all right,
congratulations,
Raj.
Raj.
Thank you so much, you guys, and I really appreciate that. And you guys, the golden nugget that Raj said, I'm glad he said that, is speed is your friend. Actually, to be honest, you guys, it is something that we're always waiting. You're always preparing. You're always thinking you need something. There will never be a perfect time. The perfect time is right now. And the more faster you go, the more people you talk to, guess what? The faster you are at attracting the like minds. You don't have to worry about the direction you're going. A rocket doesn't slow down, you guys, when it's going to the moon. It's full speed. And that's how it gets there. There's no way a man is going to walk on the moon if that jet wasn't fueled up and gassed up, ready to go. And so when you believe in where you're going, you guys, it's going to allow you to attract all of those things, you know, and I'm a very big testament of that, you guys, because that's something that we've been able to do. But you guys, I'm done for the Platinum 1000 part. I'm gonna pass it back to Randy, who's gonna talk about the next level of leadership. And I think the next level of leadership definitely demands, you guys, your close attention. So Randy, I'm gonna let you go ahead and take over from there.
I appreciate you, Nafis. Thank you very much. So before we go into Platinum 2000, powerful ranks here, I want to go and introduce, we got, like I said, we're going to recognize this as many people we can. Mr. Glenn Miller out of Little Rock, Arkansas. If you can, just give a quick story, what it is you do, and then why you love I Am. Mr. Glenn Miller. And all you do, if I think I see you on here, unmute yourself real quick.
Let's go, Glenn.
If not, what we're gonna do, we're gonna move.
Hello. There we go.
Are you there? There we go. Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right, just share real quick. Just share your story real quick, and congratulations on achieving Platinum 150. I know you guys are coming up on Platinum 600.
Yes, sir. Yeah, my name's Glenn Miller. I'm out of Little Rock, Arkansas. I seen this concept roughly about 6 months ago. And when I first saw it, honestly, I didn't know what to make of it. I seen Clarence, he was doing it, my buddy Clarence Wiley. He showed me a few months ago before. And so I finally got in it, man. And so at first, all I was going to do was trade. I didn't want to show nobody. I just wanted to trade, make my money, you know, go about my business. But once I started locking into the system and started seeing what we had to offer, I just kind of thought to myself, I would be crazy if I didn't share this with the people that I loved and cared about. So fast forward to now, Platinum 150, we're a few people away from hitting Platinum 600. And I'm so excited about this thing.
Congratulations again, Glenn. I know you guys are going to hit it. Huge congrats. And what I'm going to do, folks, I'm going to unmute the lines so we can celebrate our newest Platinum 1000s and celebrate everyone who's achieved their rank. So I'm unmuting the lines right now. Give me your war scream. Let's go. Whoa. All right. So looking forward. So now the ranks are getting very serious. We have two more ranks to acknowledge, folks, and then we are done. So Platinum 2000, here's what it takes to become Platinum 2000. It's 75 customers in your organization. Now you are truly leading a group of people. You're probably a market leader at this time. To do that, 75 customers, I would say you probably got some P600s on your team. You got some, maybe a P1000 or two on your team, and now you're at the level of Platinum 2000. So we have some individuals that recently just hit Platinum 2000, which means they're making $2,000 US every single month residually. So it's a huge accomplishment, especially in network marketing. Okay, so our first brand new P2000. This guy's about to crush it through to 5,000 Chairman 10, folks. I'm gonna tell you right now, we've been on the phone. This guy's been literally closing some high time leaders. And so I know this is just a short stop right here. So Mr. Omar Menzies, I know that you're on the call. Please get on, share your story, share some nuggets. How did you do it? And what's the next level?
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Just want to first and foremost say thank you for Randy and Nafis and Wanda for definitely paving the way for all of us. If it wasn't for them, you know, I probably wouldn't be doing this just because I didn't know how to get started, right? So my story, so I'm a serial entrepreneur. Before this, I was in marketing, which was more attraction marketing. Before that, I was doing real estate development. So I was building, you know, mid to high range homes for clients, doing custom builds. So the thing with me is that I was always trading time for money. Okay. I was always, you know, working a lot because when I was building homes, I was still working full time at a mine. So I was doing 12 hours a shift, you know what I mean? And then sometimes I'd get off and work all day at my projects. And, you know, sometimes I'd have probably 4 or 5 hours of sleep in 72 hours, right? So I was just hustling. But the thing was is that the impact on my family was the negative, right? Because I wasn't there spending time with my wife. I wasn't there helping out with my children, because my focus was basically to make money. So fast forward to today, I quit my job once I started trading after 3 months, okay? My goal was literally to learn how to trade. I wasn't into, like I said, I was in attraction marketing. The problem with that was that I couldn't get my customers results, okay? They couldn't get the same results that I was making, right? So for me, I was jaded in the industry, okay? So I came into this and I basically said to myself, I need to learn how to trade and I don't want to talk to anybody. I was basically going to be that gnome in a cave, not talking to a single person, just learning the skill set, and that's it. It wasn't until my first day actually live trading where I made $300 that I saw the impact that I could potentially have on so many people. I literally made money out of thin air, and it was insane, right? Especially for me, knowing that I've spent hours and hours and hours breaking my back and doing so many different things just to try to make a good income for my family. And that was me working full time. I was making 6 figures as it was. So for me to leave a job where I unionized, I had a pension, I had benefits, all that kind of stuff, and making over $100,000 a year Canadian, like that is huge, being able to say, okay, I'm gonna become a full-time trader within 3 months. So my biggest thing was education, okay? My biggest thing was basically understanding what the markets are doing. And then basically for me, my mindset is if you build it, they will come, okay? So over the last several weeks, my team has been completely blowing up. And honestly, I got to the rank of P2000 pretty much on my own. I had a couple of members of mine that brought in a couple of people, but now that they're seeing this momentum, I'm trading live with my team every single morning. We're doing massive pips every single morning. I'm basically creating YouTube videos and tutorials and all that kind of stuff for my team to basically learn my strategies. And basically I'm creating traders, okay? I'm doing platinum 2000 checks daily, okay? So I don't need the residual. I'm basically looking at the bigger picture of how I can actually impact my team. You know what I mean? So that's the impact, because the more you give back and the more you're actually seeing your team succeeding, man, that momentum is just going to build for you. Like I had a guy who's been with me for the last 6 months. He went from a $100 account. Now he's doing close to $1,000 a day. Okay. So when you can actually grow that and actually provide that skill set so that you can then pass that on, man, like I said, if you build it, they will come. Okay. Every single person, I've never even reached out to a single person in my business. Every person that is on my team has literally reached out to me. Okay. And now I'm at the point now where I'm definitely ready to talk about this. You know what I mean? I'm definitely ready to talk to some big fish, bring them in and show them the way, because guess what? Now people are realizing that you can't sell in a down economy, right? You can't sell in a down economy. So what are you going to do? You know what I mean? People are going to be struggling. Whereas this skill set, it's recession proof. You can literally make money on every single day basis. And that's exactly what we're teaching our teams right now. So let's get started, guys. It's amazing.
Let's go. Congratulations, Omar. Like I said, I know that you're about to elevate to the next rank. Chairman Defrin Lowly, thank you for sharing your story.
Absolutely, guys.
Powerful nuggets. So thank you very much. So now we're shifting on and we're heading over to Ohio. Now, I already got a message from Audra. I don't believe that she's on. If you are Audra, definitely unmute yourself, but I know that she's not on, because here's what's happening right now. They were on at first and they had to log off because they were test driving a car. As you know, they just moved into a brand new house. They're test driving a brand new car, and it's all Forex funded. No fluff. Like, you guys know her. You guys follow her probably on Web Analyzer. She's one of our top traders in the group. She's putting up some serious numbers. You know, she was one of the first real accounts that someone actually showed me in my organization. And I was like, holy, you're putting up numbers like that. So literally they have put up enough money in the trading space, folks, where they have funded their lifestyle. And I know that she's building a big account. So Stephen and Audra, here's their story. Stephen and Audra reached out to us probably, I think it was over a year ago. And it was crazy. They wanted to learn how to trade. But one of the first things they said, we're not going to build this thing. We don't want to build. We're not going to do another thing like this. We just want to learn how to trade. And she learned how to trade. And what happened is it just got infectious. They start putting a couple folks, you know, you heard Levi talk. I remember that conversation where Stephen went over and got Levi in, and from there, momentum just created in their organization, folks. So not only do they have an organization of builders, they have an organization of traders. It's going viral. They're really changing lives over there. People are making money. And so really there's no choice but to grow and but to go up from here. So we celebrate Stephen and Audra Miller on achieving the rank of Platinum 2000. Wish they could be on the call, but they'll definitely catch the recording. And so we're going to go over to Miss Nellie Smith, okay? Another infectious business builder / trader. I mean, she is literally changing lives as well, too. A lot of the folks you've heard who have ranked up in Canada, okay? You've heard Noel. You heard some other folks. They all spawned from Nellie. And you're talking about a firecracker, someone who's full of passion, full of energy. That is Miss Nellie Smith. Not only is she successful, but I'm watching her whole team thrive. So Nellie, are you on the call? If you can't unmute.
Hi,
there you go. I got you.
Hi, guys. First of all, thank God, to my master, my savior, for this amazing opportunity. Thank you, Randy and Wanda, for your amazing leadership. And thank you to my friend, my awesome friend, Nafis and Aliyah. Thank you so much for your leadership. Thank you so much, Anton and Omar, our local educator, for helping all our students to trade. Amazing. Because of you guys, that's the reason why all our students stay in the business, because they can make money from their cell phone. Thank you so much. Your hard work, really, really, really much appreciated. And the rest of our team leader in the company, Jessica, Rebecca K, Noel, Anil, Kali, Rich TV, Ateros, Membo, Robert, and my daughter, Rebecca. Thank you so much, baby. Without you, mommy won't be here too. You helped me so much to create this team, because without all this team to stay with us, we won't be here today. Thank you so much. Guys, I thank God for this company, for giving us the opportunity, for this amazing opportunity that I can free up my family. I can help my daughter to quit her job in 3 months. This is like mom come through to be able to do this. My daughter hates her job. She didn't like it. She didn't like her job. But as a mother, I'm able to help her to quit her job within 3 months, guys. This is amazing opportunity, amazing company. Let's talk to more people. Let's change more life, guys. Through this company, through this team, we have an amazing team in place. Thank you so much for all your help. Let's talk to more people, you guys. Thank you. God bless.
Thank you so much, Nellie. Wow, so powerful, so heartfelt. And I know I feel the passion, and I see what you guys are doing out there. So huge congratulations, folks. So that is our Platinum 2000. I want to make sure, Nafis, we're not missing anybody, correct? I want to make sure we're not missing anybody else.
That's it. That's everybody.
Okay, what we're going to do, folks, we got one more rank to go up, but I want to make sure we celebrate. I want you to scream. Okay, if you want to hit Platinum 2000, celebrate it like it's you're hitting Platinum 2000. So I'm going to unmute these lines, and I want you to scream so loud that they got to call the police on you, okay? So everybody's unmuted.
Yeah! Super. Fantastic.
Good job, everyone. Congrats, everybody.
Go! So here we go. We're coming up on our last rank, and I won't be the person to introduce this rank. I believe that the leadership that this has come from, none other than Mr. Chairman, Chairman 25 Loaded, Mr. Nafis Kama. Let him introduce as one of his good friends here. But we have our P5000s in our company, folks. Now, here's what this means. P5000 means you make $5,000 US per month. Now, in Canadian dollars, these guys get a 40% markup now. So it's even more money. But $5,000 per month, this is a big deal. This is when you do go in and you probably fire your boss. You're like, I'm not working anymore. I'm doing this full time, okay? So I'm going to bring it back to my brother, Nafis Khan. Let him introduce him. Obviously, as you know, this is coming out of Canada, so it's all yours, Mr. Nafis. Let's go.
All right. Well, listen, guys, I just want to quickly tell you a quick story about Mr. Jeevan Bazar and myself, because the journey for us, and I want you to just openly say this. When you see somebody that comes to the academy that is going through ranks quickly, 9 times out of 10, you guys, it's because they never quit on the industry of network marketing. 9 times out of 10, nobody you see that achieves a rank of, I would say minimum, like 2,000 or above, okay? Nobody that you see that does it in a short period of time does not come from some experience, whatever. Now, there are people, and many of you guys are going to be those people because you're coachable and teachable. You know how to go out there and go through the ranks very, very quickly. Can you guys mute Kelly? Can you guys mute Kelly Lee? There you go. Appreciate it. So you guys, most people, they're going to go through this. And I want to let you know this. It was in 2011 that me and Jeevan got a chance to meet. He was 19, 18 years old. I remember him coming to the first meeting in a Jordan tracksuit. You guys, we went to a meeting where everybody's wearing professional suits, and here he is in a tracksuit. And, we became friends. We locked arms, and we made a decision through the education of the power of this industry and what it was about. And we started creating ourselves and opening this new world to ourselves. And I watched Jeevan, you guys, as a 19-year-old man, become one of the most powerful speakers, trainers, coaches, and more importantly, was a guy that let go of all excuses. People would say, I'm not young, I'm too young, I don't have the credibility, I don't have the contacts, I don't know anybody, I don't know how to speak, I got no money, I live at home, I don't even have a nice car, you know what I mean? I've got no prior experience in whatsoever, but this never stopped Jeevan. Those are the things that fueled him. So what you're saying today that you could be holding you back should be the same thing that is fueling you forward and gassing you up. And Mr. Jeevan Bazra, you guys, came to this academy, and I'll be honest, you guys, I think he had almost given up. But I knew inside him that it was meant to be. This is what he has been designed for from day one. And I remember telling him about the academy. I actually called Jeevan, you guys. I'll tell you the story. I called him day one when I signed up. Day one when I signed up. And this is what he did. He said, Nafis, nope, I'm not doing it. But you're my boy. I'll get a spot. That spot was the spot that he got, which is at the very top of my organization. I had never called Jeevan back. I had never pushed him to do this. I never went and asked him to do anything. I just went out there and built the business and started working every day. I wasn't worried about what anybody says or thinks, what anything does. But here's what happened. The results of the academy, the leadership, the students, everybody around us started winning with the help of Randy and Wanda. We were so scared at the beginning, you guys, but Randy and Wanda held our hands through this light that we needed. And as we started to explode, as we started to have our confidence, as we started to have our faith grow, well, guess what happened? Jeevan, I had to give him a call back and say, hey, Jeevan, there's a massive organization that's building underneath you. You got to come take a look at this. And so he said, Nafis, if I come, I just want to do the trading. If the trading is real, then this is over. That's what he said to me. He said, Nafis, if the trading is real, this whole thing is over. We're going Chairman 500. And you guys, I'm going to let Jeevan pick up the story and tell you everything here. And I'm going to say this, you guys, get ready to take some notes, because as Jeevan tells you the story, I want him to tell you guys the things he's overcome, the things that he's facing, the things that he does on a daily basis. He is the youngest Platinum 5000 right now in all of Canada. He's soon to be the youngest chairman in all of Canada, but his momentum right now is going to take him all the way. So Mr. Jeevan, Bank of Bazra, where you at, brother?
Hey, how's it going? Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, we can. What's up, Jeeves?
I just want to give it back to Nafis. The story is true. He actually called me a few different times, and I can't even really say what I said on the phone. It wasn't that polite, but I pretty much told him to leave me alone. And I said that I was done with this industry, right? And it's pretty crazy to hear that even myself, I had given up on the industry, having such massive success at a very young age. This industry really did change my life in a big way. Over the past few years, been more in the e-commerce and the real estate industry, as well as a bunch of other things as well, really on the side. But the thing that got me excited about what IML was doing was that, you know, the reason why I actually quit was the reason why I got started with IML, right? So how to really explain that is that the reason I quit network marketing, even after seeing a lot of success and was still making money, but the reason why I didn't want to be a part of it anymore was because I stopped believing that the average person could come in and recruit or sell, right? Because most people are not good at selling and most people are not good at recruiting, right? So what I was finding was that over 90% really of the people I was bringing into network marketing weren't even able to make a couple $1,000 bucks, right? So I started to really look at other options. I started my own business online, and that's when I promised myself I would never do network marketing ever again, right? So, and now I'm here, right? So obviously there's a reason why, and that decision didn't come lightly, right? Even I know that even when I got started, I believe it was about a year ago today, for the first 3 months, I didn't even recruit a single person, right? And that's really because I just really wanted to see if this was real, if it was legit. And I was starting to make money. I started to make a lot of money trading. And even then I was just like, do I really want to do network marketing again? But it wasn't really like because of myself. It was because I thought of like people like my family, like people like my cousins, people that were in situations where they if they had this opportunity, they could become free, right? So it wasn't really about me. It was more about the people around me and the people, like some of my closest friends, a bunch of my cousins are on board now. It's exciting. And here's the thing that I'll tell you, you know, some of your cousins and family members won't be on board right away, but if you continue to, you know, walk down the path and you continue to learn and grow yourself, then you're going to attract the people that you want to attract into your business, right? So just real quick, I do want to give some quick shout outs to some people that just hit rank this week as well, that we didn't even get a chance to mention, but you know, I'm not going to get them to hop on the call because I know that we're running out of time, but just want to quickly mention them. Chelsea DePeel from Edmonton, Mo from North Vancouver, Frankie from Vernon, and Jared from Kelowna, all on getting their 2 and free done. Micah Birch, Chaitan Randawa, and Gary Sahota. Those 2 are actually my cousins. They just hit Platinum 150 on the way to Platinum 600. So, you know, we're really excited. I just want to say a huge thanks back to Nafeez, Randy, Wanda. Really what I would say is right now, guys, over the past, you know, for the first year really that I was doing this, I did this very part-time. I was really doing this around building my business online. We do multiple 7 figures a year. So obviously that was my main focus. But more so over the last month, I'm getting really serious about this because it's not about me. It's about what's going on right now, right? Think about the people that you know that are in trouble right now, right? Think about the people you know that are praying for an opportunity right now, right? So that's what's really motivating me. And just seeing, you know, some of my cousins and some of my friends not being able to make an income from outside sources anymore. Now I'm just like so focused on helping these guys achieve their ranks. And my goal is for this year is to pop at least 10 chairmans in the organization by the end of the year. I already know that we're well on our way. And really, I say this about any network marketing company. Really, your first year in the business is just to kind of figure out a system. And now I'm sure that a lot of you on this call can agree that we have a system in place that we can run and a track that we can run on, right? So really, the last couple of weeks, I know I've been kind of MIA, but it's really, I've just been on the calls. I've been in the trenches. I've been doing the 3-way calls, been doing the Zooms, been doing the, you know, training people over the phone, launching people over the phone, right? So right now we have a window of time where we can really go out and help a lot of people, right? So don't be selfish, right? I know a lot of you might even be new in the business. And like myself, I was kind of selfish in the beginning. The first 3 months, I didn't want to tell anyone. Right? But it's not that I didn't think that it didn't work. It was just, I just kept making up that excuse in my head. Oh, you know, let me just make another 5 grand. Let me just make another 10 grand trading. Then I'll tell people, right? Then I realized I'm like, these results are already good enough. Like, what am I waiting for? Right? So it's just an excuse that you tell yourself of why you're too scared to go and talk to people. Right? But if you just don't be scared, I'm telling you right now, even people that I followed up with just this past week, these were some of the people I talked to in the beginning when I first got started a year ago. But now they're so much more receptive to the information, and now they're coming on board literally months later, almost a year later, people are coming on board. Even some of our closest cousins and family members, we're so excited to have them on the team because really, you know, if you make this a family thing and you make this even with your friends or whoever's on your team, we're like a family. We really treat this like a family, and you know, we're glad to be a part of the Legacy family as well with Randy and Wanda. We appreciate you know, everything you guys are doing for us. And with that being said, guys, really the thing that I would recommend is just make that list, make another list right now. Make a list of 100 people that even if you talk to them in the past, make that list and call all those 100 people this weekend. You could take a week, you could take 2 weeks to call them, or you could call them in one day. Spend a few minutes with 100 people. Don't spend hundreds of minutes with a few people. That's what I would recommend. And with that being said, guys, thanks for having me on the call.
Good stuff, man. I hope you guys caught all those gems that were dropped right there. Obviously, P5000, very, very close to Chairman 10. I promise you'll be Chairman 10 over the next 4 weeks. So, man, congratulations, Basra. And like you know, hey, I know everyone on this call, if you're not a P5000, I know you want to go P5000. So I'm going to unmute the lines real quick. I want you to give your loudest scream. Have them call the cops on you. Ready? And let's go. Congratulations!
Yes, come on, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Congratulations.
Let's get it.
And one more thing to add for Mr. One more thing to add for Mr.
Then we got it. Go ahead, Nafis. There we go.
Mr. Jeevan Bazra, I just want to know, when are you going Chairman 10? What is the date?
Let's go.
What's the date?
I haven't really set a date. Really, I'm just focused on helping people get promoted underneath me. So as soon as we get those promotions done, then by default, I go chairman, right? So
let's set a date, man. Let's say 1 month, 2 months. What's going on, G?
I'll put a date on it right now, June 30th.
There we go. There we go, you guys. That's what's up, you guys. When you set a date, a goal becomes something that you manifest, you guys. I remember Randy and Jeevan, they saw me say I was going to hit chairman in 2 months. I remember when I set that goal, I started working like I needed to do it in 2 months. We ended up hitting chairman coming out of convention in 2 weeks because of the help of Randy, Wanda, and the team, you guys. So that powerful part of putting a date, put a goal and a date beside it, you guys, is so powerful. So Randy, back to you for a second here, brother. Go ahead.
Absolutely. So, folks, that is all our rank ups there. So I just want to share with you, we're going to do this every single month. So it's going to be shorter next time. Obviously, we packed in. We want to make sure we recognize everyone, all their hard work. So this was like January through March. So starting in April is going to be the first Saturday, okay, of every month. We're going to do the Legacy Worldwide Recognition. And listen, folks, I know when things start becoming the norm, like we may get lackadaisical, maybe someone didn't hit rank on your team, so you're like, no, I'm not gonna get on. I'm gonna tell you folks, that is the key. Get on these events, because this is what's going to liven up and get you to start moving and put that drive inside of you. You know, I was hearing something that Jeevan said. He said, all I did, it's not that I'm avoiding anybody. So I just put my head down and I'm plugging into the throughway calls. I'm plugging into the presentation. I'm plugging into the events. And I'll tell you, that's what I realized about powerful leaders, Nafis, myself, my wife. We plug in all the time, even us. We're not delivered yet either. We're chairman and still working on our next level. And there are times that I got to put my head down and really personally develop myself so that I can elevate the rest of the organization. You know, there was some powerful said from London from our top leader in the company, Mr. Christopher Terry. He had a billionaire, a multi-billionaire there at London, who is one of his mentors. He has several billionaire mentors now. And what he was telling us, he said, guys, it's not that I need to make any more money. It's not that I need more money. He says, I have to do this so that everybody that is around me, they can elevate too. Because if I just stay at this level, then the rest of the boats can't rise. So I want you to take this into account, right? If you feel that your organization is stagnant right now, I want you to look in the mirror and say, it's me. It's my growth. My ship can only sail as much as the wind is flowing, as much as I'm learning, as much as I'm developing myself. So continue to invest in yourself, listen to success, and I promise you, your time will come. So I'm going to pass this on, whether Nafis or my wife want to do some departing notes, but this is our call, folks. We're going to do this every single month. I love you all. As you know what we say, and everything that we do, let's continually leave our legacy. All right.
All right, let me jump in here, and I'll leave it off to Wanda because I want you guys to hear from Wanda last, you guys. But I just want to say this, you guys. First off, I love the fact that we are doing this. Randy, again, this was such an amazing thing. Every minute of this, you guys, I've enjoyed. I didn't even know that the time has gone by, how fast it had gone by because of how fun and how amazing and inspired this is. You guys cannot believe this, but the ranks and the stories that you're telling me are really what's motivating me. And I'm a chairman because, guys, remember, I was a platinum 150, I was a platinum 600, I was a platinum 1000, platinum 2000, 5000. And every day I was just worried about the next step that I was taking. And I'll be honest, you guys, there is no difference between you being where you are today and being chairman other than you looking at what you're doing every day. And Levi and many of these up and coming leaders, you guys, are telling you the golden nuggets. They are working. The secret is working. The secret is staying in phase one. Me and Randy had a conversation the other day about staying in phase one. For those of you guys that are new, phase one is you're actively talking to people about the academy, or you're actively talking to people on your team, helping them talk to people about the academy. And if you are talking to people every single day, you are going to go chairman. It's not a question about it. It's not a question of how it's going to happen. It's just a question of when it's going to happen. And it's something that you got to stay on the path. Guys, today, the way that I am calling people personally is I'm literally doing exactly what Jeevan said. I'm taking notes from my own Platinum 5000. I'm writing down a list, and I'm going to call people up right now. I'm going to say, do you need to make money right now? If so, you need to jump on this Zoom webinar. I got no time to answer any other questions than what time can you be on this Zoom webinar. That's it, because I don't need to explain to anybody. If the answer was yes, I need to make money right now. Well, I need to get them on. What time can you be on this call? What time can you jump on this information? You're going to hear some powerful information. And guys, that's it. The work ethic is all within what you do in a day. You know, my favorite person from today, you guys, I'm going to give her out to Tezra. I speak to 10 people a day is my goal. She didn't say 10 signups. She didn't say who it was, if they were rich or poor, guy or girl, when I feel like it, or how it is. Tezra, that was the most powerful thing. That was a note I wrote down. I made it my goal to talk to 10 people a day. You set your goal, you guys. Your goal. And then I'll tell you, the secret to hitting chairman is I would say talk to minimum 3 people a day. A minimum. If you do more, you're going chairman 100%. But if you talk to 3 people a day, you can help because your team's going to follow you guys. If you started talking to 3 people a day, if you had 3 teams and all of them talk to 3 people a day, and every day, each one of your legs, each one of your teams, you were actively helping them talk to 1 person a day, you guys. And let's just say, hypothetically, you signed up 1 person a day in 3 teams. You got 6 months from today, you're going chairman. And the best part about it is the momentum on momentum on momentum is going to grow. The leaders on leaders and leaders that you're going to bring are going to go beyond each other and each other and each other. And you guys, we all rise together. The tsunami is here. The wave is here. The darkness has fallen across the entire country. And we are the only light for people to get the ability to shine more than ever in. Whatever anybody has said to you now, brush it off with the confidence of leadership, because guess what? They were in a situation where they believed in what they believed in. Now those same beliefs are out the window, and the only thing they have is you opening a door, asking them whether they're going to go ahead and take advantage of what's on the other side. So with that being said, I'm going to pass it over last to finish us off with Miss Wanda, Chairman 25, you guys. And before I do this, just remember one thing. Tomorrow is a very powerful call. When Wanda speaks tomorrow, guys, all 100, 200, 300, 400, 500 of us should be on that call, because this is our chairwoman, you guys. This is the lady that is going to be the person that inspires millions of people. And I've seen Wanda speak in front of 30,000 people, and what she has, no one in the entire academy can reproduce. She is irreplaceable. And I'm so honored to call her my family, my sister, one of my best friends, you guys, Miss Wanda Webb. Are you there?
Yes.
Hey, listen, real quick, Nafis. and Randy and Wanda, I hate to break in. I don't like to speak after chairman, especially after that powerful message from Nafees. I don't like
Before you say something, let me, because I know Nafees like, man, what a great idea. What a great idea. Everyone, I want to make sure we give a shout out to Mr. Andre English. This was all because of Mr. Andre English. You know, I'm going to tell you, he has an extensive background in network marketing, coming from the Amway days. And, you know, he always pings off me and we talk. And he goes, man, you know, this person did this and this did that. And, you know, I had just read the book by Randy Gage, and this was one of the things for recognition. And he said, man, we should do an online event. I said, Andre, that's awesome. Let's do it. And we went we probably thought of this like 3-4 days ago, and then we literally went to work. So, Andre, I want to make sure I give you credit where credit is due. Thank you for the idea and being a big contributor to the organization. Okay?
Thank you, appreciate it. No, I appreciate that. Thank you. What I wanted to say, folks, is that this call was amazing. I know for some people, we had a few drop off. We had almost 90 people stay the whole 3 hours. Listen, if we can be on the hashtag Club Quarantine with DJ Nice for 7 hours, 8 hours, listening to music for people we don't know, for records we don't get any money off of, then we can definitely be on here for 3 hours empowering ourselves on a Saturday. So first off, I want to congratulate all of y'all for sticking on this call, staying on this call, soaking up all these nuggets. Let's give a round of applause to y'all. That's number one. Number two, if you got value out of this call, then I need y'all, if this thing 10X, my mind is blown. I need y'all to give a shout out to our chairman, Randy Webb, Wanda Webb, and Nafees. Their leadership is amazing. You guys, their heart is amazing. I talk to Randy all the time, so I'm telling you, I know his heart is in it. He loves you guys. Nafees, the other day, man, I posted I was missing my daughter because she's in California. Nafees chimed in, came in, put a comment, didn't have to do it. He said, bro, what do we have to do to go get her? How can I help you rank up? What do we have to do so that you can go get her, right? This is the type of leadership that we have. So if you got some value, throw some 10X in the chat for all the people, for all of our leaders who have just put this together. It's been fantastic. It's a lot of work. If you got value out of it, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I wanted to make sure you guys got recognized as the leadership, because I'm telling you what, this thing was phenomenal. All right, that's it. Ms. Webb, I don't want to take any more of your time. All right, thank you.
We appreciate you so much, Andre. Thank you. You're such a team player. You are such a partner in what we do, and to be in an atmosphere where we can learn up, we can learn down, we can learn side to side. That's not normal in the world. But the fact that we can do that lets us know the caliber of people that we are attracting. So what we are doing as a community is so much more powerful. And I hope that you guys can appreciate that. I hope that you can give moments of gratitude for this. This is not normal. In a little bit, we're going to get off this webinar and we're all going to go back to our phones and we're going to all go back to scrolling across what is majority negative right now. That's there. We know what's inside this right here. So for just a few moments more, let's savor what we have here. Let's savor this atmosphere that is rare. People are not filled with excitement right now. They are scared. They are acting in fear. And we are sitting in an atmosphere where we are celebrating each other, hearing powerful stories. We're hearing stories of couples that are doing this together, of people that are actually working through disease, being healed from disease. We got to hear live from our brothers and sisters from Kenya, letting you know what they are doing to leverage this in a third world country. We are hearing from our brothers and sisters in Canada and North America. We have a global community coming together to do what? Just praise. Just have gratitude. Just say, I'm grateful. Thank you. I'm grateful. I honor you. I'm grateful for you. I celebrate you. I see the light in you. I recognize it. I celebrate you. This is rare. So I hope that forever we just stay focused on this. This is the stuff that you can't do inside of a stadium. There's no way that we would have 4 hours designated to just saying we appreciate you. We're grateful for you. You inspire me. Your story inspires me. Your voice vibrates inside my body, and I recognize everything that you're going through, you've been through, you're going to go through. Thank you so much for your perseverance. Here's what I want to leave you with, leaders, because everyone on this call is a leader for sure. As we continue to grow our organization and as we continue to invite people into this space, I really want you to think about it expanding your network. Every time you touch someone, you reach someone, that is a new cell that can go out and expand the network. And as we create who we are, and as we live in this celebratory mindset, I see value in you. I'll help you pull it out. I believe for you, even if you don't believe for yourself. As we continue to operate out of that place, there's one request I want us to keep in the forefront of our mind as we build leaders, because this is what we're desiring to do. Am I breaking up? Oh, I think it's just my internet. I want us to remember that we are really truly building leaders is what we're doing. Sometimes when you tell someone, I'm going to turn you into a leader, that terrifies them, right? But if we can say, I just want to help you reach P150, I want to help you reach P600, I want to help you reach P1000. And when we do it in that mind frame, in that work, it makes it more feasible. Marilyn said, looking at Chairman 10 just looks so big. But looking at P1000, I looked at that and I said, I could do that. That's what we do for people, guys. They don't know. But in our own fun, grateful, sneaky way, we show them that the best way to eat the elephant is one bite at a time. That's what we, in our own sneaky way, we show them, I see leadership in you. I see community inside of you. You may not see it. I see it in you. And that is really what a mentor is. A mentor sees more in you than you see in yourself. A mentor at times believes more in you than you believe in yourself. And the call to action I want to give you as you create leaders is to delegate authority, not task. Leaders delegate authority. That's how they build other leaders. Sometimes we think if we delegate task, we build leadership. Delegate authority, and that's how you build leadership. How do I delegate authority? I have to see you already as a chairman. How many times have we heard today, I was only here to trade. I do not want to talk to you about sharing the concept. And that's when you go, absolutely, friend, absolutely, whatever you like, I love. But in the back of your mind, you go, but I see leadership in you, even if you reject it right now. Esther was a queen, even if she didn't even want nothing to do with it. There was authority there. So before we delegate tasks, let's delegate authority. And the way that you do that is you see chairman in everyone that you come across. You see six-figure trader in everyone that you come across. And even if they don't see it for themselves, you see it. And so you have to really protect your mindset, your belief system, your value system. You have to remember why you're here every single day, why you do what you do. If you've never had a conversation with yourself about that, now's the time. Why do I want to be chairman 1000? Because I know that if I don't accept that authority, that I'm not going to be a covering as a leader, I'm going to be a ceiling. If I'm satisfied at chairman 25, I can't have too many chairman 10 under me. It wouldn't make sense. So I have to be comfortable. I have to push myself into more so that I can be a covering as a leader and not a ceiling as a leader. This is a leadership call. Disguised as recognition. I hope you really see yourself with that authority. Everything that Randy and I have, you have tenfold. Anything we can do, you can do tenfold. Leaders don't ask permission, they go out and they do. And so that closes our call. I hope that you can take, this is amazing energy. I'm literally savoring this energy. I'm gonna sit in my room for a moment, probably put on my favorite song, jump up and I'm savoring this energy because I know the second I go back to this phone, that's not what I'm gonna get from the world. I am so honored to be in these hours with you. I really am. This has been a big gift to us. Let's go out, let's continue to see value in people, even when they don't see it in themselves. And you don't have to argue with anyone that they are a leader, that they are a chairman. You just can believe it inside and push them to just take one more bite. Take one more bite. P150 is not that hard, friend. Let's waive your fees. P600 is possible for you, friend. Let's just share the concept. P1, and before you know it, you're having a chairman conversation. And this is in everything you do, not just in this company. If you can take these principles and apply it in other parts of your life, you will see success. Guys, I'm grateful for you. I'm blessed by you. You have given us more today than we could ever give you. And with that said, Randy, I think it's time to close this call. Let's have one more celebratory shout, one more praise sound, one more gratitude scream, whatever that looks like for you. I'm grateful to do this with you.
Meet the line right now. Let's go.
go. Let's get them. Let's go, Legacy Worldwide.
Let's go.
Wow.